Injured in an accident? You may be entitled to a bigger settlement, up to 3.5 times bigger. Your initial consultation is 100% free, and we don't get paid unless we win your case. No matter the accident, we are here to help. The advocates will fight for you because you deserve clarity, you deserve justice, you deserve guidance, you deserve an advocate. Contact us today.
This is the Monty Show, the truth in sports talk streaming. When you want unbiased opinions about your favorite team without the spin, all you have to do is find the Monty Show, streaming live and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube. And now, here's Monty.
Hey, the Monty Show live on your YouTube machine Wednesday, August 13th, 2025 already. It's August 13th. Holy cow. As always, we are presented by the Advocates at theadvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. My friends, it is very simple. If you get into an accident, you cannot trust your insurance company. That's why you get to the advocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business, where you never pay a penny out of pocket to get clear, risk-free advice. That's what you need. You've gotten hit by a semi-truck. You got hurt at work. You were riding your motorcycle and somebody turned in front of you. You didn't deserve that, but you do deserve somebody to fight for you who's fought your fight before and won, because that's what they do at the Advocates. They win at theadvocates.com. A lot to get to today. And I got to tell you, the pictures of Vince McMahon that are coming out of this TMZ Hulk Hogan love fest, whatever it's going to be, are shocking. Coming up about an hour from now, we'll talk about that. But we have huge news, and that is that ESPN is pissing college football fans off across the globe. This is one I'm going to be very interested to see how will you hyenas destroy the show today through this topic about the best and really the worst helmets in college football. Because ESPN put out a list. Because of course they did. They put out a list of the best helmets in college football, sponsored by the Helen Keller Institute for the Blind. Because why on earth is Clemson's helmet number one? Somebody make it make sense, because I don't think Clemson's uniforms are special or unique in any way, shape, or form.
Hell no. Hell no. How do we have, God, name, image, and likeness guy coming up number one in this ranking? Like I can, instantly, I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, like TCU, if TCU's sitting right there at number two, TCU should be number one. They have better helmets just altogether. Is this a conversation about who are blue bloods, or is this a conversation about the aesthetics of your uniform?
Let's not get carried away with they should be number one, or I agree TCU has a decent helmet. I'm more outraged that Clemson is the number one helmet in college football, because very clearly it is not. I don't think there's any question. I mean, you guys, come on. Is there even a conversation to be had? Is there even a conversation to be had?
I mean, I guess not.
It is my R&W. It is the beloved. It is Notre Dame, our mother. I don't believe they are, but they're close. I think Notre Dame's top five.
Certainly.
I think, honestly, if we're going a legitimate, honest conversation, who are some of the top dogs in helmets? I think, no doubt, KU. Kansas has, I think, one of the best helmets in college football.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I think they also have some of the best one-off specialty uniform helmets in all of college football. Jake, are you a fan of the KU, or?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the Jayhawk. Looks nice. There's no doubt about it. The blue on the white. I mean, it's definitely clean, and the thing I like about it is it's simple. You know exactly what it is right when you look at it, which I think is a big thing when it comes to helmet design.
I think there's no doubt helmet design's a big deal. Do they have the best helmet in the Big 12? I'm not ready to pronounce that. But they've got to have one of the better helmets in the Big 12. There's no doubt.
Certainly.
I mean, if you look at uniforms in the Big 12, I think most of us would agree. BYU absolutely crushes the helmet game or the uniform game. I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced that the Y is there. I think if your alternate helmets are better than your full-on helmets, I think that's probably an indictment.
Probably.
And BYU standard, like you see this KU on the screen, BYU standard helmet is not bad, right?
You know what stands out to me about this helmet, though? Like, the Y is really small. Like, you compare it to the Kansas one, look how much bigger the Jayhawk is than the Y logo on BYU's helmet. Like, that's the other thing I like about Kansas's helmet is that they're just all in on, like, we're Kansas, go Jayhawks. Like, that's their thing. And I mean, BYU crushes the uniform game, but when it comes to helmets, I mean, I think it's, I would say they're probably top 6, 7 in the Big 12.
What? No, no. See, again, I apologize. Jake is a millennial who's not in control of his mouth. The idea that this isn't the best helmet in the Big 12 is controversial. The problem is this is your everyday helmet. This is your alternate.
See, that one's
right.
sick.
I love the Sailor Coug, but this is top 5 in the Big 12. This is top 5. But if we're talking about all of college football, who's really in the running? I don't think there's any doubt this guy right here is one of the best helmets and might be the best helmet in college football. It's not better than the one I am going to pick. I think there's no doubt this guy right here, Ohio State, the Ohio State, is one of the best helmets in college football. Ohio State or the Oregon Ducks. Man, I think, and again, this is where we get into trouble. I love the winged helmet at Oregon, right? I love the winged helmet, but this is not, do they have a standard helmet at Oregon?
If they do, I don't know which one it is because they always have, crazy uniforms and combos and like the chrome helmet that they rock is one of my favorite helmets in college football. Right,
but that's not their standard. Their standard is the green with the yellow O.
Right.
Is pretty much what I put their standard. Now, their alternate, much like our friends down in Provo, their alternate usually is pretty amazing. But if we're going the standard Oregon helmet, I don't think it's anything special. This one with the wings, I think is elite. But the problem is, again, Ohio State knows who you are and where you are, and they never essentially never go away from this helmet, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah. I agree they deserve credit for that. Yeah.
I'll say the same thing about OU. I think OU's helmet is iconic. I think it's one of the best in college football. I think Alabama's helmet is one of the best in college football.
And theirs is unique, right? No Crimson Tide logo. They've always got the number on the helmet, as you can see.
No playing. Absolutely. I think the University of Texas has one of the best helmets in college football. Crispy, clean, you know what you're getting. Now, you want to talk about things that are, God, I dare to say this phrase out loud. You want to talk about things that are hard? We can do that. We can do that because North Carolina has one of the best helmets in college football. Under the radar. Nobody's thinking about North Carolina when we talk helmets. Nobody's thinking about USC when we're talking great football helmets. Now, Here are, in my opinion, and again, I know that this will probably, and I shouldn't even say probably, in all likelihood, this will anger the masses, and I am certain that people will become disenfranchised. Here are, in my opinion, the top 3 helmets in college football. Number 3, the Florida Gators.
Iconic.
Iconic. You have, I think, the best quarterback in the history of college football in Tim Tebow, God's favorite player. It's iconic, right? Aaron Hernandez suffered brain damage in that helmet. Allegedly. Iconic. Then the U.
Oh, that's
iconic.
Nice.
Iconic. Absolutely iconic, right? National championships, convicts versus Catholics. I mean, you want it, we've got it at the University of Miami. But you guys, there's only one. There's only one. And the best part is, number 1 has 2. And it's Joe Burrow and LSU. I think LSU has the best helmets in college football, but I can't pick. Is it this one or is it this one? Because this one is lit as hell. The white with the purple, lit. But this is Death Valley.
I like the yellow one, dude. I like the yellow one a lot.
Okay. I love that hat.
I can't remember if I think they wear that helmet with the purple uniform too, if I remember right, but I
think it's amazing. I think there's a lot of overrated helmets. But I love those.
Yeah,
I
definitely
love them.
agree. LSU, Florida, and Miami are 3 of the most iconic helmets in the game. No question about it. And obviously, Notre Dame has to be there just because I think just the uniqueness overall.
The Golden Dome, man.
Gold, but just because, you don't like all these other helmets look different than what Notre Dame has, right? Just the Golden Dome. So I think obviously Notre Dame has to be there. Others that come to mind, and again, I think it's this conversation of what's your regular helmet versus alternates, because we've seen some bomb-ass alternate helmets come out. But,
yeah.
I think like Arizona State's got a really good helmet with the Trident on the yellow, which I think is nice.
Dude, my phone is blowing up, and I am getting absolutely just suplexed over the fact that I said LSU has the best helmet.
Well, who are they saying has the best helmet then?
I've got like 10 texts saying that it's Notre Dame. I've got legitimately 3 texts saying Notre Dame. 1 saying Michigan has the best helmet in college football. I mean,
it's iconic, but come on.
You have to take out the worst athletic director in the history of sports, and you have to take out the fact that their former president oppressed the First Amendment rights of people on his campus.
Right.
But there is no question that the wings and the helmet, and I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, it's one of the iconic helmets in college football. I don't think it's even close to the best helmet in college football. And again, I say I'll put this one up here before I put the Michigan helmet up. Here's who I think is the best helmet in college football. I think it's LSU. And then there's Michigan. And I don't think anybody understands the Michigan helmet or knows it. And this is one of the reasons I didn't pick it in the top 10, right? Like if I show you this, boom, the U, right? I show you this, it's the Seminoles, right? It's the Ohio State Buckeyes. Fight on, bruh. OU, no doubt about it. Forrest Gump, hard nipples, rock chalk, Jesus Christ. Michigan. Cheeseburgers for hungry kids. Right? So I don't think there's any doubt Michigan belongs in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But is Michigan's helmet, I think ASU's helmet's better than Michigan's helmet.
I mean, I like ASU's helmet a lot. Like I was saying, I mean, I think that Michigan's helmet. I
Which
don't know,
one? Because what would you call Arizona State's helmet? Are you the one with the trident on it? Because the matte black with the trident, it moves a little bit every time I see it.
The one I think, and I agree, I wasn't even considering that helmet. The one I was thinking of was the yellow helmet with the red, the red. I said
with
the burgundy,
the Sun Devil on the side.
Yeah,
of it. Yeah, I think that's absolutely the one.
But the black one they did was amazing. Absolutely.
Oh my God! And I did I not upload a photo of that? It is, you guys. Here it is right here. I forgot to add it. I'm sorry. This helmet right here, I think I could make the argument that this is one of the dude, if it doesn't move, it might not work. You should go to the doctor.
Come on, bro.
Like it's unbelievable that it is. I mean, my God. And again, their traditional helmet with Sparky on the side of it, I think their uniforms, ASU's uniform is pretty tight. Like, I think it is one of the better ones. It's just so unfortunate that it's hot in Arizona, so nobody ever sees it. But this right here,
yeah. See,
I mean, this right here, I think this is a better helmet than this is a better helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I personally love that helmet more than I like this helmet.
You know what's interesting too, though, with these helmets that just came to mind? Look at how many of these schools are Nike schools versus Adidas schools or Under Armour. Or, like, that's a Nike school. Well, Notre Dame is Under Armour or
Under
Adidas?
Armour.
Under Armour.
Yeah, SC's a Nike school.
Yeah.
Notre Dame is an Under Armour school. But I think when we talk about the best, I think it has to be right away. You've got to know exactly who that is. And that's why I say with LSU, it's
in your face. It's awesome.
It's so good.
And the stripe adds to it too. Because that's the other thing I'm looking at. Like, you look at some of these other helmets, like which ones have stripes and which ones don't. And I think the stripe on the LSU one really adds to it. Like, does
that downgrade Texas's helmet?
I mean, a touch, but I'm with you. I think it's super clean, and it's mainly clean because the Longhorn logo is just incredible.
Does it upgrade Ohio State's helmet?
If there was no stripe, that would not be as good of a helmet.
And look, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Yeah. Ohio State or Michigan, dude. I don't even think it's close. I think Ohio State's their helmets. I love the stickers. I mean, the stickers are such an iconic part.
Yeah.
Of what their uniform is. Like, I love it. I think Ohio State's uniform is way better.
I think Michigan, when you're talking uniforms, I like Michigan's whole shtick is it's very simple. It's the simple, super clean sort of OG look, and that is for some people. But I would agree. I think Ohio State has Michigan beat on helmets.
Yeah, I just got a message that said, "Are you stupid?" No.
Are you stupid?
No. I and listen, I could be wrong. I don't believe that I am impaired. I don't believe that's the case. All right, let's get your thoughts in it. Steinecker says, "Clown. Why am I a clown now?" Phenomenal Hebrew. That helmet can't touch the iconic helmet. No, dude.
Why do you say outlandish things, dude? Come on.
Penn State is no longer Penn State. It is Epstein U, and they don't have a football program. Plain and simple. So, Steinecker, who are you picking as the best helmet if you're so upset?
Yeah.
Like, what are you upset about? Gators is in cursive. I can't read it.
Well,
Really? I think the Gator helmet's one of the best.
Yeah.
I think it is. It's amazing. Domer Wop.
Domer Wop.
Listen, I have respect for the Michigan helmet. I'm not even talking junk on Michigan. I think it just doesn't do the job, in my opinion. Right? Like, if you look at, again, like, I think Florida State's got a better helmet than Michigan. I mean, it's the spear, it's the Seminoles, it's history. And I look at OU and I look at Bama and I say to myself, that's unbelievable, right? I'm not talking about this. This is Michigan's helmet's better than this, right? Like, I think Michigan's helmet this is tough to beat, but it's not iconic, right? I think this is better than Michigan's helmet. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm not trashing Michigan in any way, shape, or form. And you guys, this is not facts. This is just all our opinions, right? Like, so what you're getting so upset about is amazing to me.
Pissed, dude.
Like, it's
Good
crazy.
Lord.
Wasikowski, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan, and SC. That's perfectly respectable.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with that, and I'm down. I just like.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reasonable top 4.
Don't you have to win something to be iconic? And doesn't that mean if you don't win, your helmet's not iconic? No. I mean, I agree that you got to have some heritage, some tradition. I mean, at some point you had to win something, but I mean, not everybody can be in Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you're all these helmets, I mean, have all won. You for the most part. I mean, what UNC? It hasn't won any time recently. But pretty much everyone else has.
I think USC is one of the most storied programs in all of. You guys are, dude. You guys are ridiculous with how upset. Like, why is it LSU that is pissing people off so much? This I don't understand. Like, my guy Max is like, LSU's an afterthought. Nobody cares. Brian Kelly is a dick. Does that mean that their helmet's not iconic? I agree. Nobody likes him.
Yeah.
But like, are we really that upset about that we're going to say their helmets are not iconic? Come on.
That's
like,
fucking
right? Like, that's
fuck off.
Like, what has that got to do with his helmet, dude? That's wild to me. You guys take like the off-field stuff other than Epstein because they can be part of no football conversation. Come on. Persons, you have to give TCU's helmet at least an honorable mention. And we did, but it's not. Listen, ESPN has.
Yeah, I don't know what this ESPN ranking is.
This is ESPN's ranking, David. They've got TCU second. I just don't think anybody thinks of TCU and they're like, well, my God, Monty.
The only one that I see again, and notice the colorways they're putting in here, right? I mean, I like Clemson's helmet, but not at number 1. I mean, the TCU helmet that I think of it does have the purple base, but I'm thinking of the one they won in the they wore in the national championship game that had the chrome accenting on it.
Right.
That was the one they had worn a lot, but I feel like a lot of programs are going to more of this sort of this color rush style where like if you look at the Oregon one on this graphic, like that more matte green look,
yes,
with, that colorway, I feel like is where a lot of helmets are going. So I would rather have like Texas should be higher up the rankings than this, in my opinion. Like I don't know. I'm a little surprised that like UCLA is a really good example of a team that doesn't win but has a really clean, in my opinion, uniform and helmet.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see. Like, I mean, obviously, and look, again, this is opinions. You guys don't get so like emotionally pissed off over it to the point where you're upset. I think that's a little crazy over football helmets, but. Like, I don't have UCLA on this list. Is there anybody who thinks UCLA's football helmet is iconic or best helmet in college football? No.
Like, what is SMU doing here? Can I just ask, like, what are we doing?
Well, because at least SMU, you can go back to Dickerson and I totally get it. You can go back to Craig James and his kid in a Connex box. Like, totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put SMU in the same sentence as Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Tennessee. As far as like helmets are concerned, like that doesn't sit well with me, right? Like you are not this guy. SMU is not this guy. No. SMU's not this guy. or this guy or this guy or this guy, or like, I'll put him down the list, right? Like, and again, it's not even that Rhett Lashley's a dickwad and that he doesn't understand. It's probably too much. It's probably too much. All right, Chewy Gonzalez. What's up, Chewy? Nobody wants Notre Dame in their Trump helmets.
Listen, Trump helmets.
Well, he did model the $200 million ballroom or $2 billion ballroom after the Notre Dame helmet. You know it, and I know it. Oh, look at that. Big Pontiff flexing on 31 months.
Okay.
Let's go. 31 months.
Nice, bro.
The painting of the helmets and the fact that they are called the Golden Domers because of them, Notre Dame has to be the most iconic helmet. I mean,
it's
agree.
Definitely in the conversation, no question about it. It's different than any other helmet in college football, man.
Bros, you never even have to wonder. You never even have to wonder how many. I mean, that is, bro. You know it. Like when I think iconic, I don't know. I think that there's no more iconic helmet than that.
Yeah.
You know, like
you definitely can't go wrong with it.
In my opinion, there's just not a more iconic helmet than it's that, or it's probably Bama, right? I mean, what would even be the others? And I still, again, my favorite helmet, this one, the white LSU, I think is crispy. I think the best helmet is the yellow LSU. So do with that what you will. That's my opinion, but you know. Toot Pants. Jake needs a little cash for a Bic razor.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, you're always the guy that's like, oh, cool, look at me. I got a 9 o'clock shadow on, bruh. Like, I mean, do you have lice hiding in there? Or
not yet. I mean, just give it a couple days, you know.
Why do you not? I've never and we've had this discussion on the show 100 times. Why do you not shave?
I do. I just don't do it every day. I mean, you know, like, I don't know. There's not a reason. It's just I guess I don't know.
You're
I just
lazy
don't.
or
yeah, sure. I'm lazy, fat, whatever it might be. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know where else to take that. Yeah, I don't know where else to take it.
You just don't. You don't think about it, or like, or what? Like, I mean, there's got to be a reason you don't shave. Are you broke?
Well, I mean, mainly because mainly because it's I don't do it in the morning because of how early we get up. But then secondly, I don't know. I'm not dying to do it every single day. You know,
okay.
That's all.
All right. Let's see. Mike Smith. Notre Dame's helmets are only iconic because of Rudy. Stop. You're not. That's not nice.
Monty triggered.
That's not nice, Michael. Michael, that's not nice. And donuts. Cal's look cool. You know why I didn't put Cal up there?
Because they don't win anything.
No, that's not it at all. They're iconic. Because here's the question that I have. If I put Cal, aren't we going to have Cal or Stanford better helmet? And I gotta go Stanford.
Yeah, at that point you're going Stanford.
Right. I think Cal's helmet with the script Cal, I think is tough to beat. And I think, frankly, that it is one of the cleaner helmets. I would agree that you might want to try winning football games before we have this discussion. Right? Like it would be nice. And I get it. I get it. You're not meant to do that. It's just who you are. And the other question I have is when I say Stanford helmet, and I was looking at this before the show, what off the top of your head, what do you guys think the logo on the side of the Stanford helmet is?
Well, the one that pops up in my head is their red helmet. And if I remember correctly, it has the white tree on it, I think, if I remember right.
So it isn't just an S.
No, I believe the one that's in my head it's the white the white tree on the side.
The iconic helmet, in my opinion, is the Christian McCaffrey version. Thank you, Reddit. I kind of went down a rabbit hole on this today. This, I think, is the iconic.
So nice.
That's the one if we're going to have an iconic conversation.
See, and again, they took a page out of the Buckeyes book, right, with all the stickers.
Right, and I think a lot of schools do that. But this one, this is classic Cal, right? I think all of our Bay Area folk would agree this is Cal's classic uniform, helmet. Or this one. I'm probably leaning Stanford. If we're being honest, the tree is, I mean, I like it. I'm probably leaning more on the tree.
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like this is that close. I think that Cal's looks very just, take it or leave it. And Stanford's is awesome.
Yeah, and there's Lopes Van Gabe, white helmet with the S in the tree growing through it. Yeah, 100%. I think that's the helmet.
That's awesome, dude.
And I do like it. I fear the whoa. Look up San Diego State University. Obviously, you both have never seen it.
Obviously, we've both never seen it.
What are you talking about? Because I don't think it's one of the best helmets in college football. Now, if Stanford could clean up their mascot, well,
different conversation.
Yeah. Cal has the best mascot. Okay. The band is on the. Okay. Fear the tree. Well, and that's, I think, is that what you meant to say? Is that Stanford? You guys know that Okay, I'll get a picture. God damn it. The tree is pretty epic. And oh God, this is the perfect picture.
You knew it was going to come up as soon as Stanford got brought up.
I never thought of it. And maybe maybe I'm just a clown like Steinecker, which I still don't understand. What did I do to get the clown?
Yeah, what I'm still waiting for the clarification.
Yeah, I don't know where you went. Here's the Stanford mascot. It has to be one of the worst mascots in all of sports, right? How do you go from this to this? Help me.
Bro, that's trash,
help
dude.
Me. And this is probably why nobody goes to the farm. Like, it is what it is. Isn't San Diego State's football helmet just a poverty version of
Wow, bro. Wow. Bro, take it easy, dude.
This is what we're going to do.
Absolutely flame-throwing San Diego State fan.
This is the thing this is what they do to themselves. You roll in here and you're like, you guys are stupid because you didn't say San Diego State.
This is a clown program.
You guys are haters. Listen, I think I was looking at San Diego State's helmet before the game, and it's a matter of which one do you like. I think it just depends on what I personally, and you guys will hate me for this, I like the ones that say Aztecs on the side. I like the Mayan art inspired helmet. I think is really cool. But if I had to pick the one that most are going to say would be their logo, I just, with all due respect, I don't think it's anything special. And let me get a picture of it. I just don't think it's anything to write home about.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why Aztec fan wants their helmet in this conversation, but come on.
Right? I look at it. I mean, okay.
Okay.
No, you're not. This is not this. And this is way. I think this, I know it's crazy, little old Arizona State, who I have no allegiance to whatsoever. But give me a forks up on that helmet. I love that helmet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right? I think this is this or this. I'm going with the tree, bro. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not by any. Okay. David Walker. I'm biased. I love the CU Buffs helmet better. Dude, they have, and I think now that Prime's there, you have a better selection. I like the white helmet the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me, but they've got the gold look. Like, I think Colorado's got some good looks for sure. Newest member of the show is Charlotte John. Charlotte 49.
Charlotte.
Melt. Now, John, I can't remember my own last name. Meltier? John Matier. Did you bet on
Matier.
sports?
Yeah.
I can't remember. John, appreciate you being a member. But yeah, David, I think Colorado's got a really good look. I mean, the basic gold with the black buff on it, that's all. Didn't they have an interlocking CU?
I believe
well?
they did, yes. Yes. Yeah, kind of a classic college look, interlocking letters,
right?
Very reminiscent of like the Utah interlocking U's.
See, but what's happening now? Now I'm having to go out and get like a picture of every flipping helmet and.
Well, Monty, can we not get a Texas State helmet in here? Come on.
Bro, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, here it is right here. This is I like this helmet right here. I know is not what you guys are thinking. I think that one's crispy, but if we're talking about my favorite Colorado helmet, I'll show you, and I probably need to get one of, hey, this is just their regular helmet, Monty. Can you just show me the regular helmet? I can. Let me find one on the field.
Yeah, I mean, I like Colorado's uniforms have definitely been nice. I mean, I think that, the whole thing where they've got like just their whole like uniform situation.
The white face
been
mask.
Improved.
The white. Okay. I just need to find one on the field. Yeah, here you go. This one right here. Okay. Now I'm going to have you guys. Now I got to put up 3. Gosh, dog. I got to put up 3 Colorado helmets, and this is only after I went looking for a flipping San Diego State one, right? And now I have too many helmets. By San Diego State. By Stanford. Goodbye. Let me just delete a couple of these. I have over 100 pictures we've looked at now of stupid football helmets. But here is this one right here is pretty crispy. This is on the field last year from CU. I really like that one. Yeah. But I'm telling you, this white one's the best one, I think. I don't even think it's close. I think that is one of the crispiest uniforms in all of college, in all of CU football repertoire, in my opinion. All right, let's run through some because I know you guys are more important than we are. Of course, wrong helmet because we're stupid.
Right.
Sparky goes hard. Yes, he does. JD Wicker helmet with foot in mouth logo rocks. I think it's one of the best designs. Like you cannot get so pissed off. Like Mike or whatever Mike, you cannot possibly get so pissed off because we didn't pick San Diego State. Like,
come on, dude.
Stop. Yes, the Wyoming Cowboys grad slacker. Wyoming's got crispy uniforms. No doubt about it. No, not San Diego State. Hell no. Hell no.
No.
They don't. It is you, Monty. Good to hear you again. We'll follow a Quinn Martin production. Okay.
What's up, dude?
Good to see you, man. I appreciate everybody watching on the X platform. X has been huge for us lately. So if you're watching on X, please make sure that you subscribe to the program. Let's get everybody coming over to YouTube. Give us a subscription. We always love having you guys on the show. Charlie Casoto, KU Warhawk helmet and most historical significant mascot. I think KU's got a lot of good helmets.
Yeah.
And I know that they're the different versions. I mean, I
think the white one, the white one,
blue one. I think the blue one, the blue Warhawk helmet, is I don't even know that that's close. I think the blue one, although the black one, didn't they wear the black one at BYU last year? They wore the black one in one of their games
black
last
one's
year.
Nice. Yeah.
And it's got the blue, like, let me see if I can find a picture of it. The back of that helmet, here it is right here. It says Rock Chalk on it. It's got the number on it. Yes. This helmet right here that says Rock Chalk on the back of it. This one right here is, God dog it. I think this might be the best Warhawk one. Hang on. Uncle Monty's working. Let me see. Add this. First of all, this blue one right here. I think really is special and unique.
Yeah, that's
Right?
beautiful.
Because here's the white one, right? This one's amazing. But if you look at the back of this black one, I'm pretty sure they've worn this on the field. Like this one right here, I just think is so damn good.
Yeah, they
With the
wore
rock
this
chalk
helmet at
and
the end of the year last year. Might have been
I
the
think they
BYU
did.
game, but it was one of them.
I think it was the BYU game.
Yeah.
And I thought the rock chalk on the back, I'm pretty sure with those blue numbers and that rock chalk, dude, that's what I like. The alternate uniforms is a totally different conversation. Dude, I'm telling you, there's some secondary, even Notre Dame, and I hate Notre Dame wearing anything but a golden dome. But even Notre Dame with that big shamrock, right? Which is bigger than this. Hello? This one right here. There you go. It is really awesome. But if you're Notre Dame, you have no reason to ever wear anything other than this, in my opinion.
Totally agree.
And I know I'm boring for that,
That's
but
just
yeah,
like
I
a
think
don't mess it up kind of thing. Like you
it is,
just
how
it
do
should
you
always
mess
be
it
your
up?
helmet. Yeah.
How do you mess it up, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Utah Tech helmet, we're not allowed to talk about. We're not allowed to talk about
That's
Utah Tech
sleeping
and
giants.
The Washington Huskies helmet gets no respect, but it is fire. It's not bad. I would agree. Tyler Stout, Wyoming white with striped. Absolutely. Clean as hell. Clean as hell. I totally agree. Monty is good with technology for a man his age. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. It's fine. My meniscus hurt. Monty always showing his hate for San Diego State, not showing the current helmet. Bro. It's not, I don't hate San Diego State. I hate JD. I don't hate JD Wicker. I don't know him personally. He's a terrible athletic director. It's not that I hate San Diego State. I've said this 1,000 times. I've been to, when I worked at Sporting News Radio, it was in Santa Monica, and I went to a handful of San Diego State games. It's fun. I love San Diego. It's one of my favorite towns on the earth. JD Wicker's a dick. Like, it just is what it is, man. I don't hate San Diego State.
Yeah, I mean, sorry for not going way the hell out of our way to find the helmet that you would like to represent your school. My bad. And maybe, let me go one step further and say, maybe if we're having to discuss which helmet should represent your school, that might be part of the conversation too.
Yeah, and I just, listen, I can get down with TCU being disrespected, right? Like, I can get down with that. I like the purple TCU helmet with like the white letters and the isn't it like a chrome frog on it?
Yes.
I like that red face mask helmet they wore. They might have only worn it once. I thought that was super cool. But their standard uniform helmet, I think it's okay. ESPN clearly knows more than I do, because there it is right there. Like, I think if TCU's uniform, and let me see if I can find one. The one that I like the best.
I think the problem we're having is this iconic label. Like Notre Dame is an iconic helmet, right? Like Notre Dame is like, hey, dude.
And the argument was who's got the best helmet in college football. I think it's LSU's yellow helmet. And I have no allegiance to LSU. Where is that stupid TCU helmet I'm trying to find? I will find it.
I would say that the best helmet, I mean, that's, obviously so opinion based.
Because TCU's got a white one that's pretty fire that I really like.
I think that purple one with the chrome you were just talking about is like their best.
Basic matte helmet with the TCU and it's okay. It's okay. Here it is right here. This one, and I don't know if they ever wore this one, but this is the one I fantasize about. This one right here. Bro, this helmet, and again, it's an alternate. I totally get it's an alternate. Don't bite my head off. But this one right here, hold on, I got to delete another picture. This one right here, I think is This is my favorite TCU. One of. You say my favorite. It's taking forever to load now. This guy right here, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so good. That is, is it the white TCU one? No, I think my favorite helmet is probably the white TCU. And I think it has that chrome purple, like, is chrome purple a thing? The shiny purple face mask on it, I think is awesome. I think it's really good. I think here it is right here. TCU. That's why I said, is it the best helmet in college football? No, it's not. Does that mean that TCU's uniforms are garbo? No.
I think it's so. Listen, for me, I would put Notre Dame's helmet on a pedestal as as the most iconic football helmet in college football. The most like you put that in front of everyone, they're going to say Notre Dame. Like everyone knows that helmet.
Look at this
it's
TCU one real quick. Look at this TCU one real quick.
Yeah.
I love that helmet.
I like the purple one more. I just think it's more TCU.
Like a one-off. Like,
that's a one-off. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a one-off with if they wore that, you can't wear that every game, but
yeah,
dude, that's a great with I think I'm going to call it chrome. I don't know what the hell color it is.
Yeah.
The chrome paint on the face mask is a must. You absolutely have to have it.
And face mask color definitely matters, dude.
But with the matte helmet, to have the not chrome face mask, I think is really important. But if we go any iconic one, Michigan, I don't want chrome on Michigan's helmet. I don't want chrome on OU's helmet. I don't want chrome on Texas's helmet. I don't want chrome on BYU's helmet. Right? To me, I don't want chrome on this helmet. I think white with the Gator white, unbelievable. Where's Miami's helmet? This right here, the white, the white
Plastic
face mask, white helmet with the color U, amazing. I think the build of it matters, but here nor there. Everybody gets fired up. I love it. Gold greater than chrome. I would agree with that. The Venom diagram of the iconic college football helmet and tradition, Blue Bloods, is a single circle. Give me Notre Dame, Michigan, Pedo State, okay. Florida State, Florida, and Bama. See, and I think Bama.
Bro, you got to have LSU in that group, though, Gabe.
Yeah,
come on.
How do you have the Bama helmet without LSU?
Yeah, you got to have the LSU helmet in there if you're going to have Bama in there.
And I agree. Florida, absolutely. Florida State, absolutely. Bama, absolutely. OSU, absolutely.
He doesn't have OSU in there, though. Yeah.
But LSU's got to be there, in my opinion. That helmet, you know it instantly. Instantly, you know that helmet. And if it was 1987, absolutely Michigan. I think Michigan is backslid a little bit as far as helmets, in my opinion. That's, again, my opinion. USC got best helmet never change in school history, and nor should it. And you guys know I have no love for USC football, but dude, you got to love those uniforms. Again, as I always say, why would you change this uniform ever? And I don't care that OJ murdered those people. You will never change this helmet. This uniform is unbelievable, in my opinion. And it's why this one right here, I don't want to see graphics on the side of the Notre Dame helmet. I don't. All right, couple more. Ohio State. We already said Ohio State.
We already said Ohio State, bro.
We
just advocaate for him.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's uniforms, helmet, I'm here for all of it, and I don't think it's I don't think it's an indictment. And it doesn't have to be, well, Monty, you hate Michigan. No, no. That has nothing to do with why I think Ohio State's uniform is better than Michigan. We've spent 50 minutes arguing over this, and I love it. I do. I'm a huge fan of it, bro. I think this is exactly what we need.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for all three Florida schools: LSU, Bama, Notre Dame, and then I would also have Texas and Florida in there as well. Certainly.
Okay.
Certainly.
Okay.
That'd be my group.
Okay, and I'm here for it. The stadium guy, the scarlet and gray of the Ohio State is iconic. Notice James hasn't brought up his well, he did bring up TCU got brought up. James
Wait,
is a
what
TCU
about
fan.
what about the mullet, dude? No Oklahoma State love from you, dude?
Notice James hasn't brought up Ohio or
Monty,
Oklahoma State.
I was looking at the rectory yesterday and there was a helmet sitting there, and you got to throw him in there, man. You just have to.
Yeah. Gabe, absolutely on OSU, LSU. Shoot me. Give me Texas. Give me Texas, OU, and USC too. I'm just not trying to hear about some San Diego State alternative helmet release last year. Exactly. Boyd Lake, the SEO King of America. I guess there was a Warrior headdress helmet. Oh, yeah. But Utah's had their alternate stuff, dude. I'm telling you, again, the white Utah interlocking U, bro.
Classic.
Like, it is.
I would
that
say that's
helmet,
borderline iconic.
That helmet,
borderline iconic.
I don't, at Utah, they've had, their whole uniform package is crazy. The red helmet with the white U, the drum and feather, the red helmet with the white drum and feather, unbelievable. The interlocking U, unbelievable. But their black helmet with the interlocking U, bros. Here it is right here. I think this helmet is, as an alternate, this helmet is one of the best. And it's not close, you guys. It's not close to their best alternate. But I love this one right here, dude. Come on. We have too many pictures in the system right here. This guy right here
look at
is amazing. But Utah has had so many fire ass helmets. Their must tribute, the student section one, the interlocking, I mean, just Ute proud uniform with the, I mean, even here's the white one. Where's the white one? This one right here, you guys. Where is it? Here it is. This helmet right here is the white version of the black one that's on the screen. I mean, you almost, with their graphic people and their branding people, you almost cannot go wrong at Utah. And again, the drum and feathers where it's at the U, as it should be. But dude, how crispy is that?
That, I just love that, man.
Right? You look at some of Utah's helmets, and again, I'm here to tell you that I think the red helmet with the drum and feather is, that's the stuff that I love. But their alternates are incredible. And I think you start looking at Utah's got Utah and BYU have two of the best uniform departments in the conference.
Totally agree.
I mean, they are that good. But you look at their what's called the drum and feather at Utah, and again, I just think it's so hard to beat.
That might be my favorite Utah helmet, the drum and feather. The drum and feather. I mean, it's just so good.
You start looking at things like and we have put so many pictures in here today.
Overloading the system.
Yeah, it's taking forever to load more, in fact. And if this ever loads, I'll show you this one right here. That's Utah's football helmet to me.
Yeah.
Like, that is simple. It's plain. I love it. It's not Oklahoma. It's not Florida. It's not Florida State, Notre Dame. But that helmet is crispy. And I'm telling you, BYU and their uniform combinations, and I'm a huge fan of the Sailor Coug.
Dude.
I'm a huge fan of the Sailor, but I'm telling you, it's really tough. Really tough. Utah rocking Under Armour makes them auto trash for unis.
You're not wrong, dude. Nike's got them beat that way.
I think that's exactly right. Drum and feather of Utah. Yeah, I love it. Utah's Rose Bowl. Oh, my God, that's right. Oh, my
you
God.
should pull those up, too.
Oh, my God. Yeah, their Rose Bowl helmet, you guys.
Again, San Diego State fan, this is the difference, right? I'm sure San Diego State fans in the comment section are like, well, hey, you're pulling up Utah's like 18 helmets here. Yeah, well, the difference was they went to the Rose Bowl, and we actually have a special edition helmet to look for.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, here it is right here. This helmet right here, you guys, this is so stupid. And of course, Cam Rising's in the picture. Fuck. You know, you and I. Oh,
You
look,
knew
Cam
it.
Rising, never gonna graduate. Cambo's always there, right?
Cambo.
Of course, Cam Rising's in this picture. And again, I want you to. This is Utah football helmet.
Mm-hmm.
This one in the Rose Bowl with the interlocking U in the rose. Get out. That is so crispy with the white uniform. And you know what made it? It's look at the interlocking U, the black outline. Look at the numbers, the black outline, the interlocking U on the shoulder. Oh my God.
So good.
Like, yeah, I love it. I think their uniform stuff is, yeah. And KU's is crispy.
Yep.
West Virginia's, I think West Virginia's classic, dude.
I like that a lot of schools are doing black alternates because I think
Yeah.
there are so many schools with their individual colorways that would look good on black.
But again, I say that BYU, where's their royal? BYU's royal package. I probably shouldn't say that. You know, and let's just stick to helmets.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of that. There are just so many of their awesome helmets. I love them. Oh, they're neat. Oh, this one right here. Oh my God. I forgot about this one right here. This is the problem with talking about flipping helmets, you guys. This helmet right here. Okay. I'm done fighting stupid StreamYards on too many. I'm not doing it anymore. The point is, BYU's got incredible helmets. They've got incredible helmets. I appreciate all of your, and okay, everybody, can we agree? Can we just agree?
Stay hard.
San Diego State's got the best uniform anybody's ever seen.
Wow. Just
ever.
Man.
And donuts. What is wrong with you? I mean, you're not wrong, but John Mateer, drum and feather is elite. Yes, it is. I agree. All right. The Monty Show, presented as always by our friends at The Advocates, theadvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business, where you get clear, risk-free advice. And the best part is you never reach into your pocket to pay the advocates. No, friends. You don't pay the advocates unless and until they win your case at theadvocates.com. All right, let's get into this Tennessee story, because I think Tennessee, where are we at on NIL? Because I think NIL still to this day is broken. I don't think we have a firm grasp on it. I don't think we'll ever have a firm grasp on it. But if you start looking into Tennessee's deal with Adidas, they sign a $100 million deal today. Now it's $10 million a year for 10 years. But they say a significant chunk of the $100 million is going to players in NIL. Do you like people like Adidas getting involved with NIL at Tennessee?
I mean, I don't love it. No, I mean, I think that, uniform manufacturers, apparel providers, all the usual suspects, like, I guess it's cool that it's going to players, I guess, but I feel like it's just, now we're like trying hard to make NIL deals happen. We're like, we can't just say, yeah, Tennessee was Nike and now they're going Adidas and all their stuff's Adidas. And so now, we're going to get Adidas cleats and all that good stuff. Like, that's cool. Now it's got to be, well, actually it's $10 million a year for 10 years and 80% of the money each year is going to the kids, not the uniform department. Like, I think one of the most important, one of the most important parts of college football is your uniform, right? I mean, we've just spent an hour talking about helmets and, obviously we could do another hour just on alternates alone, but I think that there's no question that going to a Nike school is absolutely part of the equation for kids in terms of recruiting. And, it's just any of these pictures of uniforms where you're looking at Nike schools here and there, like kids care about who's making the jersey and what shoes they're going to have access to. And
No doubt.
to me, it's like, all right, cool. I mean, I guess this is obviously the kids are benefiting from this. So I don't have a problem with it that way. But the headline shouldn't be, hey, Tennessee because what I saw today is when this was initially reported was Tennessee switching from Nike to Adidas, not Tennessee Inc.'s iconic NIL deal that pays kids a bunch of money, right? So like people are I feel like slowly starting to figure out that, yeah, the money is actually going mostly to the kids, and Adidas is also the apparel provider, because that's the real story. Like I sit here and I say, dude, like Tennessee is an SEC school. Tennessee, for me, I don't look at them and say, yeah, they're an Adidas school or they're a Nike school.
No,
I don't really
didn't either.
I didn't really have that sort of like, affiliation vibe with them the way I do with Texas or LSU or like why do we have any problem with this right here? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, clearly it's money, right? I mean,
I guess,
that's what this is. And I think their uniforms are forever iconic, but you know what the biggest issue is in my opinion? Their uniforms when they were with, and this is again, if you're on Rocky Top, please don't lose your bladder over my next statement. I thought your uniforms were garbo during the Adidas era. Like, I'm old enough to remember Fat Phil and the Adidas era. Like, I remember that. This is nothing to write home about.
Ugh.
And I know that's an alternate, and it's a gray alternate. And bro, this is way better. This is way better. And I understand that they're iconic, orange and white and the checkerboard, and bro, I get it. But you look at alternates now are such a big deal. And if we're being honest, you guys, this is always going to be their uniform, because hasn't it always been their uniform? Right? Like what you're looking at right here, this has always been their uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Here's the Adidas version of it. I don't think it's better. I think this is a better uniform.
Well,
right? Like, I don't like I never thought Tennessee had a special or unique uniform. The $100 million is what makes their uniform deal special and unique. And I'm sure that Adidas is already talking about the fact that they've signed over 20 kids on campus to deals. And I totally get it. And that's amazing. And Danny White, I think, deserves all the credit for this deal. I hope that the uniforms are fresher than they've been.
Well, and my question is when you go to Adidas, are we going to lose the Summit Blue alternate that they were rolling out in other sports this past season?
I don't think there's any doubt you're going to lose that. I don't think there's any doubt.
If that's the case, I'm disappointed by that. I mean, I loved the way that looked. I know it's a little ugly, but that's kind of Tennessee's vibe. Their uniforms haven't. Tennessee's vibe has always been, a little on the wall,
but pretty plain. Like, if you think about Peyton Manning, and I know I have a Peyton Manning picture. You guys remember Peyton Manning wore the see-through practice style jersey? That's what they wore. Where is it? Not that one. Here it is. This one right here. Like, that's Tennessee, with the, like, you can see through, like, that's Tennessee football. I just don't think this is, I don't know. Adidas, I am certain, will step up design-wise, and I am sure the alternates will be amazing. Doesn't everybody have a dark mode jersey now? Like,
and I want to say, isn't Arizona State Adidas? I'm pretty sure. So I mean, Adidas has
I believe they are, yeah.
Has presence here and there. Like, obviously, they're not Nike or Under Armour in football, like in terms of jersey manufacturing, but I mean, they have some examples here and there. So my biggest thing is, I felt like the timing of this wasn't amazing in terms of the progression of the alternates and what they had going. The Summit Blue I thought was awesome. I thought their uniforms, just generally speaking, were really good just overall right now. And now we're gonna get a revamp and just new designs, and that's always a questionable thing.
Doesn't Adidas? I want to say Adidas. Obviously, Adidas has Nebraska. Patrick Mahomes is their quarterback.
Right.
But Nebraska isn't Nebraska's helmet iconic. Washington. Washington's an Adidas school. So I can't think of another Adidas school. Because I know the Miami used to be. I don't think they are anymore. Like Adidas does college football.
A&M, Kansas, NC State.
Volunteer colors are best with clean, simple styles. Well, I would agree with that. I think you get too far, right? Kansas basketball got in trouble with Adidas that had an investigation that went on for years and years and years.
Yes.
Did you guys, speaking of big money, did you guys hear the $300 million donation that KU got today? What? I mean, dude, I think this and the Adidas deal, this is where we're going. And I think if you look at what we saw from Texas Tech with softball pitcher chick getting $1 million NIL deal, and you start looking at the way money's being handed out, I think these are the deals you got to have, because KU getting that $300 million gift for their football facilities and to finish that development. They're going into their new football stadium this year. Like that is, should we expect when you get a $300 million gift, and the guy's name is David Booth, by the way, who's the football stadium is named after him. And shouldn't you expect KU to win a lot of football games now, though?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you're going to get, gifts on that level, yeah, I mean, the expectation is that KU is going to start to win more, and because they have more resources to work with. And I think that, it's everything from getting a new building to getting the gift to the just expectations in general. And again, Kansas is a school that definitely has national nameplate recognition. You say to someone, hey, yeah, KU football, they're really good this year.
Yeah.
KU football, 10-win team this year. Like it's not hard for people to be like, oh yeah, we know KU. Of course.
If you're in Manhattan, K-State, how you feeling today? Like, you can't be happy about this donation. I mean, they're going to have better facilities than you, and as Oak State James, I am certain, is going to be in the comments section at some point talking about how great Kansas football is going to be. But if you think about what James always says, well, administration building, and they're going to have a whole complex that's going to be finished off now. And I think if you're K-State, if you're Iowa State, if you're smaller brand in the Big 12 and KU just got a $300 million donation, your football program is probably not thrilled, because KU's already a dominant basketball brand. I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah.
But to me, it's, hold on. Stadium guy, James, I love the new lights on Kansas Stadium. It's supposed to represent the waving wheat. I mean, how did I not know about waving wheat out in the middle of
Can I get a video
Florence?
on what the waving wheat, means to you, and, just how impactful that is?
James got a percentage of that money for giving glowing reviews to Kansas.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Booth School of Business at the University of Chicago is named after that guy giving a chunk of cash too. He's an investment fund guy. I think he's a hedge fund guy, right? K-State and Iowa State fans have to be fuming over that massive donation. Replica, damn right. Right? Salt Lake City is the armpit of America. Cool. I'm not from Salt Lake City, so, bro, it's a bad look, Mike.
Yeah, like, get over yourself.
It's a really bad look. We disagree on a uniform. Stop insulting people over it. Like, grow up. Bradley D, I awarded them no points, and may God have mercy on their soul. Exactly right. Exactly right. TJ Beck. Hello, TJ. Oak State James will only like Kansas if they build a rectory.
And they have to have a reserve parking spot for the Honda that he drives. So,
right. It's fine. I think this donation to Kansas,
and we're seeing more of this, right? I mean, we're seeing, like, Utah had one, now KU's got one. Like, I mean,
it's what Wasikowski was saying. Private money will help grow smaller schools. Expect local businesses to follow suit. That's like Kellogg's donating to Western Michigan.
Yeah.
Battle Creek, Michigan, the cereal capital of America, right? Like, Eric, I think that's exactly right, because that's what has to happen. And it is people like San Diego State. It is people like a small school like Notre Dame. We need the donations and
a small school like Notre Dame where Jesus and his dad attend.
Hey, Seuss, can you turn some water into NIL money?
Yeah.
Instead of wine, the body of Christ. Okay.
In God's name, image,
and stuff. I think if you are the San Diego States, the GCUs, even the Boise States, this is the kind of money that you have to find. Now, are you going to be on that level? Well, if you have tech billionaire bro or hedge fund billionaire bro that's an alum, I would expect you to, but I think this is a huge advantage. Kansas football goes back to Mangino using beach towels to clean himself down there, right? Like isn't that what Kansas football has been?
Well, and think about it.
Can't be that anymore.
Dude, we talked about this. It's funny you bring up Boise State because we had talked about stuff like this. Like I brought up, like, at what point does private money help the Pac-12 win their fight? At what point does private money, get involved with schools that they favor to try to get those schools more talent? At what point does private money start to come in and just inject energy into these programs? Because now you're exactly right. I mean, the messaging at KU is going to be, hey, like, we got to go out now. We got to recruit. We got to recruit our ass off because now we've got a war chest to work with. And I hate saying that. And everyone shies away from pay for play. And hey, we still got to recruit on the up and up. But it's real, dude. Like, there's no question about it that if you're in the recruiting market and you're looking at the portal and you're just looking at the landscape of high school kids coming into the game, you're going to sit here and you're going to say, yeah, dude, like, the kid's going to come to you and say, hey, this school offered me $1. What can you guys offer? Yeah, here's $5, little Jimmy. Like, they're going to come and play for you, dude. That's how the system works now.
I am just amazed. The transformation at Kansas is nothing short of legendary. I mean, you look at what it's going to look like, and you look at, and all kidding aside, what Oak State James was saying about their lights. I watched a YouTube video today on the update of the stadium, and it will be ready. It will be ready for play this season. You look at what this place looks like versus what it used to look like, dude, you can't even recognize it.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Like, look at that. Like, I don't know how you beat that. I really,
how good that'll look on TV too. Like, I mean, because that's part of it.
And the light design, and
I love that it says Rock Chalk on the upper deck. Like,
yeah, it's just, it's not even. I mean, look at what this used to look like. I mean, this is what hundreds of millions of dollars will do to transform your stadium. And I think Jake and I have been through this with Todd Graham at Arizona State. He raised all that money. Look at the old KU. Look at that. Look at the new KU. Look at the old KU, right? And I am in amazement that when you start looking at the way that this Booth Stadium is going to be presented. I mean, David Booth Stadium is
incredible.
Yeah, let me give you guys this picture. One more picture, because I don't usually go full Oak State James and drool on myself over a stadium. But you look at, this is what the stadium used to look like, what's on your screen. Here's what it looks like right now today. This is the inside of the stadium during practice. Look at that, with rock chalk on the stands, like you said, in the upper deck, the light, the cool light towers. Like, I mean, this is what money has transformed college sports into. And I think you start to understand where these stadiums are going. You look at what they're doing up in Boise at Albertsons, or hell, Snapdragon for San Diego State is a beautiful complex.
And
right? Like, I mean,
the thing that needs to be said is some of these stadiums, like KU's or whoever you want to look at, they don't have the advantage that the Notre Dames have, or Michigan, or like
But
the
I think
SEC schools.
San Diego State's a really good example of this. Like, you have the Qualcomms of the world, or you think about the bread that's in a place like San Diego. San Diego State needs that money, right? And you think about Snapdragon Stadium, like, that's huge, dude. Now, it has done nothing to transform the success of their football program, because they're not a good football program. But that money, that stadium doesn't get built without that money. It doesn't. It is what it is. James, look at K-State Stadium. It looks like a castle. It looks really good. Okay.
This is James' peak form right here.
We're not doing it. Afternoon, biatches. What's up, Love Muscle? It's good to see you. Joseph Harper, Fresno State will be the first opponent for KU. Nice. And donuts. Boise State's proposal includes hotel, condo, event center, and convention. Yes.
Which
as
is
does
being,
Kansas.
Dude, that's being talked about a lot at the pro level, not just in football, but like in all sports, of like, hey, you've got your stadium, but how much revenue you can generate by having a complex. And I think that's what you're going to see. That's going to be the next
look at the Cubs.
Evolution. Yeah, the Cubs, exactly, right? Like the Cubs, like you look at I think the Washington complex.
My wife went back to Wrigley Field for the first time in probably 15 years this past 4th of July. And she was pretty amazed by what that place looks like now. I mean, it's a whole ass, you would never, if you haven't been to Wrigley Field in 30 years, I don't know that you could find it. I mean, it looks totally different, right? But that's what the money means. Like here in Salt Lake City, what the Mormons are paying to do downtown is incredible. Second only to what Ryan Smith, who, and honest to God, the LDS Church is building a palace downtown, renovating the temple downtown, and it's supposed to be like a crown jewel. It's nothing compared to what they're going to do with Delta Center and that surrounding area.
I was going to say, I was going to include, Ryan Smith in the Mormons. So, I was including that all in one package deal.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things where you have to do this now.
Yes.
It's not just pro sports anymore. It is very rare that you have a place like Notre Dame Stadium, right? Like you can't do that anymore. It's too difficult to just have a standalone stadium, and it's got to be multi-purpose. It's got to be multi kind of, you got to have the Foo Fighters at Fenway Park, right? Like you have to do that now.
Can't just be making money in football season, man. Got to be making money year round.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's really interesting. TJ Beck, in all seriousness, what does rock chalk mean? Oh, it's a chant at Kansas. And we did this on the show before, didn't we? I'm pretty sure it's unity and pride is what it means. Rock chalk Jayhawk. It's like unity and pride and passion,
strength and honor.
Strength and honor. I think it is. It's a morph of a former and if I get this wrong, please don't go all San Diego State on me, but it's like rah Jayhawks turned into rock chalk Jayhawk, and it's kind of like a metamorphosis. It's I think it's pride. I think it's one of the best. I'm pretty sure it's unity and pride and unity, or unity and pride, and love. It's a money generating venture. Yeah, ain't no doubt about that. Chad Perling. Fans should wear a shirt that matches their seat color. TV fans can see the KUK and rock chalk. Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yes.
You got to know they're doing that, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, part of it is how good it looks on TV. Like, that's part of the attraction, dude. That's part of it. I mean, think about the 100,000 seat SEC stadiums that get talked about all the time. I mean, those look like, you're just like, are we not here? Like ESPN making the SEC promotional trailer is all Bama and LSU and Georgia and like these castles.
Look at Michigan.
Stadiums.
Look at Michigan Stadium, or look at the Shoe in Columbus, or again, Notre Dame. How many times are we going to expand Notre Dame Stadium? Like you look at these full buildings, And you look across this country, the best stadiums in the country. Look at Autzen, or what's the best? Rice Eccles, I think, is the best home field advantage on the West Coast. It's incredible when it's full.
Yeah.
But then you say, okay, well, it's not nearly big enough. Well, it's just big enough. But you look at the warehouse, like if you look at Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, the warehouse in the north end zone now has become a brand. And the south end zone project, and you have to have that stuff because it's what makes you money. And I look at this situation in Lawrence, and I think it's going to be amazing. From what I understand, $75 million goes to the stadium project, the rest into investment vehicle to provide a yearly amount for the players. I think it's one of the best deals, and I think you has to. Well, yeah, Nacho Libre. Now KU has to win it.
Yes.
You built it. You better win games in it, because as much as I love San Diego State's meaningless in football right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, as good as they are in basketball, it's meaningless. Man, it is absolutely meaningless. And I would also point out that the KU $300 million is football, basketball, men's and women's basketball. So, yeah. Rock chalk refers to the chalky limestone formation. Don't believe that's the case. KU is just now spending on football.
At least
Seriously.
they're spending, though.
We had the rock chalk fight on this show. And I am almost certain it started as a rah-rah Jayhawks chant that turned into rock chalk Jayhawk that represents their pride and unity. I'm fairly certain of that. Am I going to look it up? Probably not. Apparently, the light system can alter colors and strobe and patterns to accentuate fan responses. Indeed, it can. Johnny Gonzalez, future Monty episode will feature teams that spend the most and win the least. The Chicago Cubs. Wait, they don't spend money. Two Pants. TJ, rock chalk is just what KU people say when they're happy. That's illegal in most public venues. Has something to do with the hill that the university is built on top of. Okay. Kansas already has good indoor. Okay.
See, we didn't even mean to get into this, and this is like prime Oak State James, territory, topically speaking.
Listen, and I got to tell you, the epoxy flooring that they have in the parking facilities at Kansas, it spells out "blow me," and I think it's perfect.
And they mine that out of the ground underneath the stadium, Monty. It was quite fantastic.
And that they were able to spell "blow me" with that kind of educational caliber. I mean, that's a huge achievement in Lawrence. Okay. Rock chalk was a chant born from the noise and early train. Okay. Aaron Wilson gifted one Monty Show member.
Yeah, the mailman is back, bro.
Aaron Wilson, good to see you, my guy, as always. And it's fine. David Persons, the Horned Frog is still the coolest mascot. Okay. I love it. My hometown school is cool too in South Carolina, David Walker says. Appreciate that. Air Force's new helmet. Air Force
new helmet.
Football, brain bucket. Let's see. I thought it was going to be the one with the Air Force logo on the side of it.
I mean, that would seem logical. It's Air Force's helmet.
Okay. Let's see. I know it is. Okay. I don't need a better look at it than here it is. Right. Oh, okay. Got a guy sitting on an airplane in the Air Force. Who knew? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. You can't really see it. I need a better picture of it. Okay. Here, let me. If we could eliminate pop-ups, that would be great. Because the Air Force apparently needs to recruit people because there are pop-ups everywhere. That's not. Now I got to go. Here it is right here. I promised I wouldn't pull any more of these up. Let's see. And what am I doing? I'm adding more stupid pictures of helmets. Although this one's pretty worth it. I think this visual right here is pretty cool. Come on. Thank you. Hello. Okay.
Not bad.
But let's keep it real. I mean,
yeah, it's not Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But again, not bad for a service academy.
Not bad for a service. And the service academies obviously have a huge advantage. But it's fine. Aaron Wilson for $2. Tech winning Big 12. That's all. Wreck 'em. Pew, pew! How many games, Aaron? How many games does Joey have to win?
Dude, over under is 10, dude.
Is there a number? Is there a number that gets him fired? If Joey only wins
5
games, he gets fired.
I think he gets fired if he only wins 5 games, yeah.
Okay. Jeremiah Champion. I'm sorry, but the coolest mascot ever is the school that I work for. It's a fucking buff watermelon man.
Okay, bro, chill.
Somebody's a little passionate about their watermelon.
We get it. You're a watermelon guy.
Travis, the chant was first adopted by the University Science Club in 1886. Chemistry professor, I don't give a rat's ass.
E.H.S. Bailey.
Okay, so guys, all the Bunsen burners are out right now. And
Guys.
guys, stop trying to light the Bunsen burners. They're broken. Okay, so let's flop it out and put it in a petri dish. And who wants to go first? Let's play Rock, Chalk, Jayhawk.
Length and girth.
You know. I'm a bad person. Okay, you're talking to Trap. What did Trap? I'm not. I don't want to be involved. Breaking news first. Dude.
I mean, first comment of the day right here. Wow, man. From those iconic Cal helmets.
Aaron Wilson, at least 6 wins or else a big decision would be made. Can you imagine only 6 wins?
Yeah, it'd be rough.
Chuck B. Fresno State Bulldogs 4-paw best of the G5. Okay.
Hey, Chuck.
I'm not going to look for you.
Yeah, we're not going to Fresno State Bulldogs website to find their helmet.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. No, I'm not.
Nice bulldog.
Okay. I don't know who got filtered. I have no idea.
Oh, God. What drama do we have?
I'm getting a Twitter DM that says, I asked you about your PXG clubs and it filtered me. Real nice. I have nothing to do with it.
Quote, real nice. Yeah, because we would have filtered that comment.
I have nothing to do with it.
What did they ask the question again in the DM or whatever?
About the mini. I posted a video of a mini driver shot that I hit a 325-yard mini driver, and he doesn't believe that I hit it 325 yards.
Yeah,
okay.
Shocking.
If you know the 18th tee, the blue tees, they're 300. It's a 300. I actually think, depending on where the hole is, the longest one is, it's fine. Why do so many haters? I'll post a golf video. If I don't put a tracer on it, they're like, bullshit. No, it didn't happen. Okay. Okay. Like, I love that golf hater is like, you put your. So 2 years ago, and I'll never forget this. I had a 3-wood out of the sand at Canyons. I was in a bunker. I'm almost never in the bunkers. In a bunker, hit a 3-wood out of the sand onto the green. It was a great shot. And one of the guys was like, you grounded your club in the bunker. I'm not on the PGA Tour. I just tell myself that I have to play as well as they are. You know. Contiguous football building with the stadium. Okay. Gabriel says haters going to hate. They certainly
Seriously.
are. Johnny Gonzalez, PXG clubs greater than now I'm filtered. I'm going to guess it didn't filter you for asking about PXG clubs. I'm just going to guess.
Shot in the dark, bro.
You know.
Shot in the dark.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I just am. Whatever. Yeah. So the explanation is this. Dude, if you're not playing a mini driver, I don't know what's wrong with you. When Jake used to play golf, he hit the R7 quad from TaylorMade. But Jake has given up golf now.
Right.
You know, your phone ringing over there, Jake?
Yeah, my phone's ringing right now. Of course.
What are you doing? Anyway, the point is, I think it's amazing that people don't hit mini drivers. If you're not hitting a mini driver, dude, you're crazy. Key to getting unfiltered by YouTube. Talk about PXG mini drivers. Could be.
Or put a bunch of emojis in the chat.
Fat Jesus. I have some questions about your shaft.
I'm sure you do. Oh, extra stiff.
You know, Charlie, from the chemistry club because the campus was built on limestone.
Brother, okay, we get it.
We don't care. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, real quick before we start ripping Jerry Jones for being a tinfoil on the window kind of guy. I'm not even going to describe this. I just want you guys to know. This is what Vince McMahon used to look like.
Okay.
Here's what Vince looks like now. Hello? Like, what happened? What happened to this guy? Vince McMahon? Vince McMahon. Whoa. Tell me he doesn't look like the old Joker.
Yeah.
Like way back in the, like, what is this?
Totally.
And these are still shots from an interview on TMZ he did for Hulk Hogan. TMZ's doing a documentary on the life of, on the life of Hulk Hogan and was he a racist? And dude, you are not doing well. And granted, Vince McMahon's got some real problems in his life. And I totally get that.
A lot of stress.
But dude, this is not good.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens though. I mean, you have all that stress in your life. You do the things you did. And, now we're here. And it's really unfortunate, man. It didn't need to be this way.
And can we all just kind of get on board with the fact that, yes, in fact, Hulk Hogan's a racist. Like, I think it's interesting because Hulk Hogan, I don't care how you say it. Hulk Hogan said some really racist shit. And if you think he's not a racist, I have some oceanfront property in Arizona for you. New Mexico? How about Nebraska? Because you can't tell me that when you look back on the things that he said, dude, just Google search Hulk Hogan racist, and you're going to see that, in fact, Hulk Hogan, I'm going to believe that, in my opinion, Hulk Hogan was a massive racist.
I mean, I think it's, I don't think it's in question, that Hulk Hogan was racist. No question about it. I think that, guys like Vince are going to sit here and tell a story and try to spin it and say things like, oh, well, Hulk Hogan is, me and Hulk Hogan were good buddies and he wasn't actually he wasn't actually a racist brother. He just said some racist things. Like, okay, cool.
So wait, your argument is he's not a racist. He just said a bunch of racist things. He doesn't dislike people of color. He just said a bunch of awful stuff about people of color. That doesn't mean he dislikes them. He just says awful stuff about them. When you say a bunch of racist shit, guess what? I know it's crazy.
Rocket science.
You're a racist. Right? Like,
what? Come on.
Are you, what is this, InfoWars? All of a sudden we get to sift through them now.
Well, Monty,
it's not like Hogan was on the Epstein list, or was he?
Infowars.com is tomorrow's news today.
He's a racist. He said a ton of racist stuff.
Yes.
And now we got ugly ass Vince McMahon face. Shoot me if I ever look like this. Because I don't know how much Botox or work. Did Vince have some work done?
Come on, dude.
Are you kidding me? Hulk Hogan's not a race. Get the
A lot.
bro. Like, come on. Brother is not brother. It's brother. I'm Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's not brother with an
Dude.
A. It's brother with an ER.
Brother. No, I'm not getting, don't, and I should have known you jackwagons would do it. Don't put his racist nonsense in the comments section.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
seriously.
You suck.
Don't put it.
Why are we putting racist ass comments in the comments section? Why do we do this to ourselves?
I can
Why?
always count on the comments section. I'm just telling you. Hulk Hogan, go Google search it. Don't Google search Hulk Hogan sex tape. Nah, you don't want that.
Links and girth.
Well, Monty, I watched the Hulk Hogan sex tape, and let me tell you, brother.
Don't go listen to Hulk Hogan talking to his kid who was in jail. No, that's not. Yeah, you'll go to hell just for listening to that. Your ears will melt off just listening to that guy. Don't go listen to Hulkster brother talk about how don't go listen to Hulk Hogan talk about his feelings about his daughter Brooke dating men of color. Nah, you don't want to do that. Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
Are you kidding me? That is, yeah. Don't date a brother, Hulk to his daughter. Like, brother. I mean, brother. Like, are you out of your mind? He's a flaming racist. Right? Wasikowski, I don't even know if he's here today.
I don't even feel like that's controversial.
Wasikowski's the only motherfucker in this comment section to be like, oh, racist, schmacist. Brother.
Come on.
Nobody else on this show better be defending him. Do not come in here, brother, and defend the Hulkster. Brother.
Come on. I mean, it's not controversial to say the guy was racist. And by the way, I think Vince is the only one here. Vince and all of his, quote, work is the only one here defending the Hulkster in his racist remarks. I mean, again, I just find it rich that his defense is, well, he's not a racist. He just said some racist thing.
That 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, who are you, the mullet? I mean, come on.
Who hasn't denigrated men of color to their white daughter 1,000 times?
I mean, come on, dude.
Are you out of your mind?
This is not hard to understand.
No. Hulk Hogan, in my opinion, wasn't a racist. He's a flaming racist. He could be in the Klan. That's how much of a racist I think he was. Brother. My God. But he liked Young Jeezy. You can't be racist after that.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, it was just rolling in his Hummer listening to Young Jeezy. What's the big deal?
You know, brother with a hard R. Brother. See what he did there? See what he did there? Brother. You're so... here he is. You've used the word too much. Racist has lost its meaning. Oh, me singularly.
Oh, so now Monty's used the word too much, so now it just doesn't mean anything.
What am I, Duke volleyball at BYU? I mean, who knew? Get out of here.
Come on, dude.
Eric Wasikowski. Comment dump. Didn't Hogan team up with Mr. T? Oh, he's got black friends. He can't be a racist. Brother. Bro, thank you for being you. The only thing I would like to know about Hogan is how much CTE. Brother, you're not even kidding.
Real.
You are not even kidding. Right? Love Muscle. Google David Allen Coe's X-rated album. That's some outlaw. David Allen.
Okay. Okay, dude.
Sucking a dingo.
My God. Jeremiah Champion. Husband is white and his grandfather was a challenge considering I'm black. Oh my God. That would be. Okay, listen. Gramps is on the left side of the aisle.
Guys.
Jeremiah, I'm going to have you seat your friends and family.
Brother.
Right side of the aisle. Gramps is on the left side. You know what I'm saying? How awkward would that? Your $1 million wedding planner, I'm sure, loved having seat assignments for that one. I just don't get it. Yeah, anyway. He admired Diddy and party style. Well, he partied like you.
Yeah, he did.
Johnny Gonzalez, has Eric ever used the N-word so much that it has lost all meaning?
Okay, chill, dude.
Wow.
Jeez.
Eric, okay. Eric, you just have to respect his opinion because I respect your opinion. We respect each other's opinions. It is what it is. It is what it is. And, welcome to the nightmare. I'm sure Vince made Hulk hit the ropes like the mullet made Ollie Gordon run stairs.
Bro,
I mean,
damn.
wow. Did Oak State James just catch a stray on this show?
Yes.
Oak State James was
unnamed stray.
He was minding his business at Buc-ee's, getting that brisket life on. The door opened and somebody put a ricochet in that ass. And James was just trying to do his work in the rectory, and now he caught a stray. That's amazing. Wow. Was Vince McMahon's face in a bad car wreck? I think so.
Dude, it's rough, man.
Dude.
Like some of this is age, but that's really rough.
No, it's not age. This is age covered up by Botox. This is age covered up by some doctor pulling your cheeks back behind your ears like you were Play-Doh. That's what this is, right? This is some big dude, length and girth, with not a magnum. That's what this is. This is what it looks like when you pack it full of Zyn packets. Right?
The biggest load that we've seen.
This is what that is. Because when you go from this to that, what happened to your face, Vinny? That is so not.
It's rough, dude.
If you're looking up at that for 35 seconds of greatness, my guess is no. James' version of pleading the fifth, I'm charting.
Yeah,
exactly
seriously.
Right.
Oh, well, guys, I'm charting, so I can't comment on this topic.
Jesse Crum, so much race talk. Is this a sports podcast or a Klan rally? Some days you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord.
Klan rally. Oak State James. HH was an average wrestler at best. Triple H was a really good wrestler. He will never be as good as Ric Flair. Woo! Greatest of all time. Okay. I don't know what Triple H and Ric Flair, why you're comparing the two, but it's fine. Jeremiah Champion, it's that type of show today.
It's
guess
that type of show like every day this week, dude.
We need football to start.
So desperately. I'm so sick and tired of having to be like, all right, Monty, what are we talking about today? Can we actually talk about like the season starting? Oh yeah, that's right. That's next week. This is like the worst week in sports, I swear. Don't even get me started. We haven't even gotten to the absolute embarrassment that was Prize Picks yesterday. And, the great gambler hitting into a triple play to end the game. Thanks, dude. That was really beneficial, bro.
Was that to end the game?
Thank you. Yes,
no, that was not to end the game.
I believe it was to end the game, yes.
Was it really?
Okay. Yes, he hit a home run earlier in the game and then was back up. And that was to end the game, I believe. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I am okay. Prize Picks was a tragedy yesterday, right? And I don't know. I have never. Well, I have clearly. I have never lost as much as I've lost on Prize Picks as I lost 0 for 6. Not a single one. Not a single one did it go well. It just was not good. It was not good at all. And I'm so pissed at the Cubs right now that I don't even know how you recover at this point.
Well, what are you pissed at them for about now? Like what is it today?
Because we're taking a dump all over the field. Like the Chicago Cubs are terrible. And I don't know how you fix it. I truly don't know how you fix it. And I don't know that we will be able to fix it.
I thought you
And
said they're taking a dump all over the field, dude.
am I wrong? Right?
Because
Like
this team is just hot ass.
Bro, I don't even know how we recover from this. I seriously don't think there's
Quickly,
from
the
this.
way you recover is quickly shift your thought process to the great gambler being involved in bad real estate deals, in Hawaii, and that can maybe make you feel a little better.
Him and his agent.
Yeah.
Like I am I'm really upset about the Cubs. Like me and Greg Hawkins have a little one-on-one pity party during all the Cubs games. We DM each other and it's really not good.
Right.
It's really they're so bad right
well,
now.
And of course the Brewers are like the best team in baseball at the moment. So
they've won.
that's
I think
adding to it.
They've won 11 straight games.
It's ridiculous.
How the Milwaukee Brewers for the second time this year have won 10 straight games? You fucking figure it out. Like, I don't even know what to do with it at this point. I'm so distraught over the Cubs. And you look at Cade Horton going tonight. It's a must win. I guess we're gonna do it.
Stay hard.
I guess it's who we are.
Are you going to go back into the Cubs again?
My bad. We're going to talk about the Cubs.
Anita, Dick, and Ming.
Yeah.
I guess this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to take Cade Horton because I'm stupid. I'm just going to say it. I don't mind throwing it out there, right? Like hot dog down a hallway. Sure. I'll throw it out there. I feel like this is one of the most frustrating. We were sitting there on the 4th of July dominating the Cardinals. And I was telling my wife, I can't wait to be back here for the playoffs in October. She's not coming. So I was going to call my high school girlfriend. We were going to party. Like, that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
I get no reaction out of, okay. I was stoked about it, man. And I feel like it's over. We're not going to the playoffs.
Right.
We're not going to the playoffs. We're not. It's just not happening. And I think Gosman's going to strike out 57 different Chicago Cubs tonight, including Ryan Sandberg, who's dead. And
Bro.
it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. And I will again say that I think Shohei the Gambler's pitching tonight.
Mm-hmm.
His strikeout numbers are 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. I don't know what you do with this.
I took him for more.
Shohei?
Yes, I took him for more than
You
5.5.
took him for more.
Yeah. Yep.
You did?
Got to have revenge from last night, dude. Last night was an embarrassment for that team. Can't have that, dude.
You took him for more.
I did. Yep. More than 5.5 Ks. Took your goddamn left fielder Kyle Schwarber for hit a home run in Cincinnati. And I took Cade Horton for more than 3 strikeouts because I'm delusional as well.
Cade Horton's going to strike out more than 3. I think that's a lock.
Yeah. And the Schwarber one was a demon, by the way, as well, which, I think is pretty nice for him.
Okay. Does Shohei really not have a win or a loss this year?
No, he's only just started pitching. Like, I think this is like his 3rd start, something like that.
No, it says 8 games, 8 starts, 2.37 ERA, 25 Ks, 5 walks, and he's given up 5 runs, all earned. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, listen, I don't. This is his 8th start. God damn, I didn't realize that. Okay. I'm gonna say. Okay, I'll go. Why do I do this to myself? The Demon's 7.5. He ain't getting 7.5.
Otani strikeouts.
Otani strikeouts.
Yeah.
The number's 5.5 or 7.5 on the Demon.
I took him at 5.5.
I'll go 5.5.
Yeah.
And then I think you got to find hits, runs, and RBIs.
Which, by the way, is a much more reliable situation to be using on Prize Picks.
Schwarber is in the bottom of the 3rd, and I hate in-game picks.
Why do you hate in-game picks?
Because if you take him, you need him to go yard. Do you go PCA, who is in just my wife's like, where'd PCA go? To hell, honey. He went to hell. That's where he went. They asked me where, like, what kind of wife are you?
What kind
that
of
you're
question
asking me
is
where
that, bro?
PCA went.
Well, Monty, where did PCA go? I mean, he was a nice little center fielder at the beginning of the year, and now he's just disappeared. I mean, what happened?
She doesn't ask me about fucking Kyle Tucker. Where'd Kyle Tucker go? Oh,
Hey,
that's right.
what's next?
He's chasing his helmet down the tunnel because he threw his helmet down the tunnel last night. Hey, thanks for that, jerky.
Yeah, what's next? Where did Caleb Williams go? Is that what's next for Mrs. Monty?
Yeah, let's give Kyle Tucker $500 million, Jed. I mean, I'm sure you'll do that too. If you pay, I swear to God, Jed.
You.
If you give Kyle Tucker $500 million, I will smack
$500 million. Brother.
If you give Kyle Tucker $500 million, let somebody else give it to him because he hasn't done a thing. You want to know how low I am at this point? I might as well take Matt Shaw, hits, runs, and RBIs. Why wouldn't I? He's the only guy hitting. Right? Like, it physiologically, I'm taking Matt Shaw in an offensive category. Pricks.
Concept you and your sticky fingers probably find hard to grasp.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this team? What am I supposed to do with this team? I have no idea.
But Monty, hold on. I thought this team was going to go on a deep playoff run, and they were going to outlast the Brewers, and you didn't need to do anything at the trade deadline, Jed. Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, seriously.
I mean, I don't know what you I don't know what you do with it. I want to believe. I want to believe, and I can't. And at this point, I'm gonna go with Roman Anthony. That's the best I can do at this point. I got Cade Horton. So we're going more on Shohei. Is that
more than 5.5 pitcher strikeouts.
I'm really upset about it. I'm not even joking.
I would be pissed, dude. The sales package was, we don't need to add more talent. We're going to be just fine.
I'm really upset about it.
Like,
and
meanwhile, you've got all these dudes getting moved at the trade deadline that definitely could have helped the Cubs. And no, God forbid the Cubs would actually spend money to be a better team than they were pre-deadline.
Yeah, I don't.
Jesus.
I'm really upset about it. I mean, it's not as bad as Caleb Williams burying his face in his mom's cleavage. It's not. Do you know? You want to know how little life you guys have? Do you want to know how many TikTok DMs I got on Caleb Williams' mom and the quality of her cleavage? Well, it's not deep enough, Monty. He was wearing a football helmet. I don't care. His face was looking at mom's.
It's not deep enough because he's wearing the helmet. Hold on, put the helmet back on the screen. Let's review real quick. USC's helmet is looking really nice on mom's cleavage, dude. Look at that. Look at that thing.
Monty, you
looking
look at the depth of that face mask. There's no way he can reach the tap with that face mask on.
Length
Monty.
and girth.
Like, what kind of thing is that to say, dude? Like, what?
I think the best part is I think you guys just enjoy my suffering.
Well,
and I'm here for it. If I am your muse of happiness,
Timothy.
And he sent me videos. I mean,
so he's back now. He's back.
He may be back. I don't know. He probably still hates me.
Okay, what are we covering today? I'm sure he's gonna be all pissed off about Josh Allen.
I don't
know.
He
may work in a VW bomb.
Hold on.
Hello.
Why aren't you playing your video, man?
Hello.
What? Bro, do you guys see the...
Monty, I'm not joking about this. About 3-4 minutes ago, I got a phone call from somebody from the University of Utah that works at the football department, and said, I want you to get some autographs. I said, oh, who do you want? Ace Bailey or Clayton Jr.? I got you, no worries. He said, and I swear he said this, swear to God, Kyle Whittingham. And I said, Kyle Whittingham. He goes, I'll give you double what I get for the NBA guys. And he pays me $100 and something and change for the NBA guys. So I'm looking at $250. And he has multiple things.
It's a lot of Taco Bell.
It's a lot of Taco Bell.
I think he retires. And I think he's told people he's going to retire after this year. I can't prove it. I'm just telling you what I know right now. And don't say anything.
Oh, well, fuck. Now you tell me not to say
hell
anything.
of a video,
Might want to
brother.
put a note in there.
I just woke up.
Oh, wait. Got to rewind
James
that one.
Cook.
Of course,
Hey,
James
Blair.
Cook.
I just woke up. James Cook, the running back from the Buffalo Bills. That's what we're talking about, not the pirate Cook. Or Mrs. Monty cooking you up some yummy, yummy shrimp tacos.
Yummy,
That's
yummy.
your favorite kind of cook. But James Cook, he's beloved in Buffalo. You know Buffalo, Hard Knocks, Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, the greatest show on turf. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, that was on the first episode of Hard Knocks, and the snake voluntarily sacrificed himself to be Josh Allen's cowboy boots. Then Buffalo Bills, they got the running back. It's time to go. I know there's all the drama in Chicago.
Oh,
With
God,
the
here it comes.
quarterback writing things on his nails and loving sucking on his mama's titty. And Luscious Tatas are a national treasure.
Bro,
But it's time to play manly football.
bro.
And I'm going to go get something to eat.
Bro. Dude, you did not just say sucking on his mama's titty, dude. Come on.
Oh my God!
Come on.
I'm just telling you guys. This is the life that your boy leads.
I mean, where did you go? You went on summer hiatus. That's what it was. You got all pissy, and you didn't like the criticism, so you did a reset, a hard reset, right? And now you're back into Monty's
That
DMs
is
talking
so
about,
good.
Nail painter guy and his mom's titties. Okay.
That is so good.
Okay. I see you working.
And that's why I tell you guys, this is the life that I endure for you. This is the life that old Uncle Monty lives so you can be happy, so that you can have some joy. I take all the pain, you get all the joy.
Timothy.
It's what I do for you.
Hell of a
My God,
sacrifice.
that was so good.
What did the people
That might be an all-time. That might be an all-timer right there. And there's 81,000 of you watching the show right now. That's an all-timer. I am absolutely amazed by it. All right, let's see. Did you, Oak State James, did you not see the cat picture I sent you?
Again, no, dude. Did you send it to me or to Monty?
If you send it to me, I don't ever look at my notifications. I will be honest with you. I love all of the people on X.
That's not true.
I don't love all the people on X. You're a bunch of jackwagons, but I don't ever read your notifications.
Yeah, you didn't send that to me, so.
Oh, well, okay. Whoa. Everybody. Okay. Shut the show down.
Yeah.
That's
all
it.
Right,
it's over.
All right.
Gotta
We'll see
go.
you guys later.
We'll
all
see
right.
you later.
All right. Okay.
James has a class. He's got a group therapy sessions. We got to go.
Buddy tonight.
Thanks for letting us know. We'll try to get through.
He's got no class.
Toot pants. James, we'll look at it while you're gone. Cross my heart. Looking at that cat picture right now. Sometimes BDM sounds like Elmer Fudd. Yes, he does.
He does.
Yes, he does.
100% he does.
Especially in the middle of the night, walking around the streets naked. Charlie, then go cut more academic programs, apparently.
Well,
Johnny Gonzalez, breaking news. Kyle Whittingham's retiring. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Benedict Johnson benching Caleb this week. No, he'll play. He'll play. Welcome to the Psycho Ward. Hey, Big Daddy Magic might be a little left to center, but that's a good dude. If we can remote J2H, we can remote BDM, you know.
Yeah.
BDM just makes a guy with issues feel real good about themselves. What issues do you have? Fat Jesus. BDM wins. Give him a gift card.
Yeah, that was incredible, dude. That a Caleb Williams sucking on his mom titty bomb is incredible.
That's one that you know what? You can't plan for that. You can't plan for that. You know, I you know, but it's fine. It's fine. It's, you know,
Yeah.
It is what it is. Let's see who else. Phil Venzer, is James undergoing electroshock therapy? I believe he is.
Yeah, something like that, you know.
Raw milk is good for you.
Okay.
Where the-
I mean, where the hell does that even come
Where did
from,
you come
dude?
up with that?
Like, is there any okay, do you in the is there any comment around that? Like, where, like, what?
There is, I'm sure you're saying that because there's a new study that came out that showed raw milk is absolutely murdering children in this country. Did you guys see that? And I think we all know that raw milk is horrible for you.
Eric, why did I know that you were the raw milk guy? Why is that not surprising to me?
It does not surprise me. It is, and I can't remember what it's. I should Google. It's
pasteurized.
Campylobacter. There's a bacteria that you only get in raw milk that eats holes in your intestines.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're a child, you don't have the strength to kill it. Okay. Oh boy, Mike Smith. Are we going to talk about MTG and Arby's in her pants store? Dude, have you guys been seeing? I shouldn't bring this up.
No. Can we not? Can we not do politics today, please? For the love of God.
I'm on the edge, dude.
Listen. If you want to talk about it, don't be surprised when you know stuff hits the wall in the comment section.
Laura Loomer and Marjorie Taylor Greene in a death fight. I'm here for it. I'm going to be honest with you that these MAGA wingnuts are at each other's throats, and I just am. I'm here for. I'm going to tell you, I'm here for it. I am all about it. I think it is amazing. And if you don't know about it, just go Google search Loomer MTG and just read the tweets because they're awesome. You need it in your life. And why are parents giving their kids raw milk?
I'll never understand it, dude.
There's nothing good about raw milk. Last time I drank milk was like middle school. My mom moved us to coconut milk. Bro, when's the last time we had milk, Jake? Like,
dude, it's been legitimately. Did you want to talk about not drinking something for most of your life? I haven't literally had like cow's milk, like just regular, you know.
Dude, I can't think
like
of the last
probably 15
2011?
years. Yeah, at least.
2010?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody wants a roast beef sandwich. Sorry, MTG. Dude, it's so good that we shouldn't talk about this, but are we Marjorie Taylor Greene fans? Are we, you know, are we Marjorie Taylor Greene fans? I don't know, but it's
hard
fine.
to say.
You know, yeah. So okay. Laura Loomer hates, Laura Loomer hates Marjorie Taylor Greene. They don't like each other. Laura Loomer though, is giving MTG, who I do not like at all,
Right.
free rent in her brain. You guys want to see something cool? Here's Laura Loomer's transcript of a deposition. Is that what we're going to call this? A deposition? I just want you to go to line 1. No, I have a couple of more questions I'd like to ask in this line. Mr. Clayman, where's the meat by Mrs. Bolger? Question. So Lindsey Graham also, the witness, that would be Laura Loomer. It's in her pants. Lindsey Graham also called you toxic around the times that you were at the debate. Did you just say that there's Arby's in her, did you just call MTG a man? I think that's what Laura Loomer just did right there. How on earth is she catching strays? Like, it is unbelievable to me.
What are we doing, bro?
That, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. When you have this kind of hate and vitriol for people, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, right? This was a deposition in her lawsuit against Bill Maher. She's trying not to answer Marjorie Taylor Greene questions. And she's saying that Marjorie Taylor Greene keeps Arby's meat in her pants. That's what I'm supposed to believe. It's unbelievable. Like, I just don't know.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what's the conversation? Is the conversation how ridiculous of a thing that is to say? Or like, I legitimately, I don't know. Like what are we doing, dude? Like what?
Hey, Loomer. Hey, Marjorie, remember when you destroyed your family so you could have sex with a cosplayer? Tell me again how you and the Arby's in your pants.
What?
Sworn testimony in a deposition from our government. You can't make this up.
Bro,
what are you talking about, man?
Like, you did not just drop a roast beef in her pants reference, dude.
Yeah, what do you got against Arby's, man? Like, what is the problem with Arby's? Yes, Eric, God bless Texas. And how Laura Loomer has any influence over our president, it's not only shocking, but it's terrifying. It wasn't. That's what everybody thought. It wasn't a euphemism. I think it's funny, but it is what it is. All right, real quick, I want to talk about this Jerry Jones thing. Listen, Sportico says that the Dallas Cowboys are the most valuable NFL franchise at $12.8 billion. And hey, okay, cool. Cool. As most of us know, that Jerry Jones is not aging well. And listen, Jerry has had, I don't know if I would call what Jerry had plastic surgery. I would more refer to it as being fit for his own skin suit.
Smiles and glory holes.
Because you look at Homie, and I just don't know. How did you turn into Mark Davis, the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders?
And I'm a vampire feeding off mass disappointment.
How did we get here?
How do they all get here, dude? Who thought this was a good idea?
Because I want you guys to remember, Jerry Jones didn't always look like a decaying skin suit. This dude used to look like a guy who was a billionaire in the oil business and stumbled into an opportunity to buy the world's most valuable football team.
Right.
He, at one point in his life, looked normal.
Yeah, you look like oil guy douche. Yeah.
That was no time recently. And now, did you guys hear that Jera says that through an experimental treatment, his life was saved? In the 5th episode of America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, Jerry Jones, Jake, how old do you think Jerry Jones is?
I'd put him in his 80s, but I have no idea.
I think he's
honestly.
100. My guess would be 137.
Something like that, yeah.
Jerry Jones, who is 82 years old, talked about undergoing cancer treatments at MD Anderson in Houston, Texas. Right? Okay. That's cool. Cancer treatments are good. But he says that those didn't work. Quote, I was saved by a fabulous treatment and great doctors and a real miracle drug. I went into trials for this drug, and it has been one of the great medicines of my life. I now have no tumors. Jones told the paper he was diagnosed in June 2010 and began treatment soon after. Over the next 10 years, he said he had 2 lung surgeries and 2 lymph node surgeries. Stage 4 melanoma is the diagnosis, which is skin cancer, which had spread to other parts of his body. And he says a miracle cure is what saved his life. And I say, tell us all about it so that we can all get it too.
Why would he do that? Then he can't be the center of attention.
This strikes as Magic Johnson and his HIV that it turns out he somehow is better than everybody else. This strikes of a guy that's got bread and he used that money to save his life. I don't hate the guy for it, but make it available to everybody else.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah,
like that's
agreed.
That's the crazy thing.
But this is where the tin foilers are going to come out and say, well, big medical doesn't want a cure for cancer. They wouldn't be able to make as much money as they do now if we could cure cancer, Monty. Right? So like,
do you guys buy that? Do you believe that, Jake, that the medical industry won't cure cancer because it will cost them too much money by not treating?
I don't buy it with cancer. I do buy it with over-the-counter stuff. I think that there's a lot of like, I mean, there's a million examples, but like we would rather tell someone, hey, take this pill instead of, hey, yeah, you need to exercise and change your diet and like do these things that like we know you're supposed to be doing. And if you would just do those, you would, in the long term, you'd feel better. That's like, and I feel like that's our culture too. It's not just on, big pharma, but I mean, it's this Jerry Jones thing has, hey, again, I want to be the center of attention written all over it. Why now? Why? Like, oh, that's right. Because we're in the middle of training camp, and that's why. Because we do this every single year with this guy.
I don't disagree with I don't think he's looking for attention. I think when you film a documentary, you talk about a lot of stuff you wouldn't normally talk about. But the first thing I thought was, how many people have cancer and would love a treatment that can't afford it like Jerry can?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, Chewy Gonzalez, Jerry Jones looks like Lloyd Christmas. Dude, it's rough to look at. Right? Like here he is as a young man. Here he is today. Yesterday. Today. Like why? Is there a market for dudes and plastic surgery? Clearly.
Yes.
Clearly.
Rich, old white hair, plastic surgery. Hey, look at
no
Vince.
further than Joker.
Yeah.
Right? Like here he is now, here he was then.
We get it, dude.
Now.
Notice how the forehead lines have disappeared.
Right? Like, well, who hasn't used Botox 1,000 times?
Come on, dude.
But it just strikes me that a guy like Jarrett, could you not afford a better plastic surgeon?
And by the way, a better barber, just asking for a friend.
Did you go to like a body shop to get this done and they used Bondo?
Yeah, would you go down to Juarez?
It's remarkable to me that this smacks of really bad plastic surgery. Now, I'm not ever going to get plastic surgery. And if you told me I could and I could afford it, I still wouldn't do it. Then again, I'm sculpted like an Adonis. And what would you want to change, right? Like nothing. But for me,
Length and girth.
and I have both. So, and I appreciate it. My point is, this is just crazy that you're a billionaire and you almost died from cancer and you bought your way out of that too.
Yeah.
That's
allegedly,
the amazing thing.
according to him.
According to Jera,
Yeah.
he used an experimental treatment, a PD-1 therapy, or programmed cell death 1 that helps the immune system recognize and attack cancer cells. Can I get some of that if I'm ever sick?
That'd be
Knock
nice.
on wood. Let's
That'd
hope
be
I'm
real
not.
nice.
Right? Like, that's brutal, dude. Like, and I don't wish cancer on anybody. I wish treatment for cancer on everyone who's dealing with it.
And I don't have an issue that he allegedly got this treatment. The thing I have an issue with is like the point you're making. Hey, he said this in a documentary. Why is he doing the documentary? Well, because he's trying to, make sure his legacy and his story is long lasting, which I can appreciate. But, it's just, I just get burned out on the fact that all we ever hear from Jerry Jones is he cured cancer and the Dallas Cowboys are going to win a Super Bowl. Like, show me, show me.
Yeah. And I hope this is experimental and it's a breakthrough. And yeah, Marty program sponsored by Arby's and Great Clips.
Yeah.
That's the other shocking. What is that haircut? What is that haircut?
Old guy bowl cut. I mean,
But are old guys getting bowl cuts? I'm never getting a bowl cut. If my wife shows up with a razor and a piece of Tupperware, I'm going to run for my life.
A Flowbee?
We're not doing it. Yeah, don't roll up on me with some clipper attached to a vacuum, honey, because I'm not your guy.
No.
Right? I am not your guy. You want to you want to know what my life is like? My wife actually finds pleasure in stabbing me with my GLP-1 needle injections.
Stop crying like a little girl.
That I don't feel, and they don't feel like anything. But you want to walk up to me with a needle, babe? Knock yourself out. Oh, you want to walk up to me with a Flowbee? I'm out. I have my limitations.
My fucking ass.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing a bowl cut. I'm not doing a Flowbee.
Hell no.
No. The answer is the suck cut. That's right, Patrick Roybal.
Suck cut.
Dude. No. I am not here for that. Not a chance. Yeah, he looks like an alien. Never seen Jerry with that haircut before, bro.
Me either, dude. Yet here we are.
Jerry Jones bangs Mike Gundy mullet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He looks like Robin. Okay. I want nothing to do with that. If I'm old enough to have a bowl cut, I'm probably pissing myself too. Right? Like I probably don't know my name anymore. Okay. If that's you, rock that. Right? If that's you rocking life, bro, you live your best Belichick on the porch. Be Belichick on the porch, dude. Do it. Do it. You wanna rock that lifestyle? You want to be that guy? Come out of the darkness.
Oh, fucking God.
Do you, Jera? Do you, bud?
Do it, bro. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Crush it.
But I don't ever want to be this guy. I don't ever want to be this guy. Never, ever do I want to be that guy. How do you go from this and this to this and this? How far is the fall? Have they jumped off the cliff and they just haven't hit the ground yet?
Apparently not.
How long can he live? Not long. Apparently the guy's bulletproof.
Yeah. I mean, he's got more money than God, so apparently he can live forever, right?
I'm not here for it. I don't ever want to be that guy.
Yeah,
right?
Cowboy fan is probably rolling over in their grave hearing Jerry Jones talk about buying his way out of cancer.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, by the way, our guy Cade Horton has a strikeout.
Nice.
Damn right. And the Cubs went 1-2-3 in the first, as did the Jays. Cubs and Blue Jays, top of the second, no score.
Kyle Schwarber hasn't hit a home run yet.
Just give me a win. That's all I'm asking the Cubs tonight. Right? Just give me a win. Put a picture of Vince and Leona side by side. Oh, seriously. Right? Like, oh. Vince McMahon was on an episode of Nip and Tuck. He may have been. You know. I just don't want anything to do with it. Seriously. Gabriel, what's that whiskey, smoking, drugs, and money does to a person? Bro.
Dude. And all the time spent around oil rigs.
And the crazy thing is, like Vince McMahon with this sex trafficking stuff, and dude, how many times are another rich guy who can't keep it zipped, right? Another rich guy who can't help but do this to women.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones, lawsuits and paternity, right? Like, you look at all these crazy dudes. Mark Davis is probably living their best lives, right? Inherited it from daddy, built a new stadium, moved him to Vegas. He's got a showgirl for a girlfriend. Like, hey, that haircut,
hey, she
great.
likes him for him, Monty.
She had no idea that he was a billionaire.
Yeah,
who owned the
had no idea.
Hey, man, if that's what you got to do to
they met on Billionaires Only, dude. She had no idea.
Oh, yeah, Mike Smith snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine.
Yeah, and then salting your McGriddle in the morning, you know.
I mean, it's just, it's wild to me you have that much money and this is what you choose to do to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of people with good looks, and maybe I'm reaching there. Did you guys see this Joy Taylor interview? And you're going to laugh when you see who it's with. Because she went on the Billy Bush podcast. And she says that herself getting whacked at Fox had nothing to do with the lawsuit.
For me, being the headline of the change was frustrating because there were 3 shows let go. First of all, it was sort of made to seem like I was the only person that was no longer going to be there, which obviously, as you mentioned, is not true. There was a lot of really big talent that from the network that they moved on from, but it also was, a lot of people behind the scenes, and that's really what I thought about immediately, and still do. I will say that situation and that suit had nothing to do with the changes that happened at FS1. I mean, I think from a logical standpoint, everyone can just look at it and see what the changes were, and that there were 3 shows that were cut.
Joy.
I mean, listen, I do drugs too. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
You don't believe her?
Hell no, I don't believe her, dude. Why do you think? Let's get something very straight. Fox didn't need to whack those shows. Like, they weren't getting viewership. They weren't performing great. But frankly, was there like a heavy need to get rid of them when they did? Not really. No. I mean, that's what Fox has been. Underperforming, trying to figure it out. But you getting into a lawsuit with a former employee in a discrimination situation is probably not helping.
A hairdresser, and this will be shocking. And I warn you, Billy Bush is going to be on the screen for this one. I won't even say it. Here's Joy Taylor raving about Barstool.
The business is shifting a lot. So I think everyone in the network space is trying to find a way to create this bridge between the digital space and the linear space. And making, I think traditionally speaking, a linear built show doesn't really work on social or the digital space.
No, not episodically. I mean, you can take snippets and shorts and clips and
YouTube clips, social media clips,
Instagram reel or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not meant for that. And similarly, digital content does not translate for a multitude of reasons directly to linear. You have commercial breaks. You have ad reads that are very specific. You have, corporate sponsors that want a specific type of content. So I think everyone is trying to find that bridge and find that way to bring those massive audiences that these digital platforms have built to the linear space. And because, like, speaking frankly, the linear space is still trying to figure out the digital space. Like, the digital space has just grown on its own, their own forest, not really caring about the linear space.
The linear space is he who shrinks the slowest wins.
Okay, first of all, not wrong.
Billy.
Not wrong.
Billy. You think what? Who? How far is that guy fallen from Trump grabbing him by the? Same guy. And you should go watch it, because listening to him talking about there was a clip of him talking about that incident, and they're spot on, right? Nobody's flipping on the TV to watch Stephen A. Smith anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening. But you look at Joy Taylor. How does Joy Taylor not have a gig? Well, it's because of what I have to believe happened at Fox.
Yes.
Right? Like, I mean, the way that whole thing went down, the stain that I think Shannon Sharp leaves on Fox and ESPN now, the Skip Bayless, the disaster. Like, you have, do you guys understand that you had Colin Cowherd on Fox today saying that every starting quarterback in the NFL played last week but Caleb Williams, and immediately got his bag slapped because just about nobody's starting quarterback played last week, and ripping the Bears as cowards. And that network is lost because they're irrelevant. Nobody watches because they're not good. So Joy Taylor and Billy Bush, bless them, but they're exactly right. Barstool going to Fox could very well be the rudder that rights that ship, because you need entertainment. You need clips. I need John Gruden. I don't need, but Fox needs Dave Portnoy to be Dave Portnoy. You need guy who lied about being from Chicago to be guy who lied about being from Chicago.
Yeah, seriously,
right?
Dude.
Like, you need those guys to pull major audiences into Fox. And it's why, like, people ask us, well, your show sucks. How are you doing 3 million views a month? Well, that's because we're where people want to be. When people want sports talk, they don't go to the Herd. They go to YouTube. That's just the reality of life.
Why did Fox partner with ESPN on the DTC thing? Oh, that's right, because they know nobody's going to watch Fox's direct-to-consumer as a standalone product.
Yeah, and
Nobody.
I think it's a brilliant move by Fox.
Yeah.
Because if you are ESPN and Fox, and I don't know how many people saw this, ESPN and Fox are going to partner, essentially. And they're going to offer you a bundle. I think it's for $39 a month. I was talking to a friend of mine who works at one of the networks, and he was saying there's real excitement on the Fox side of it because ESPN agreed to do a partnership where for $39.99 a month, you get both ESPN and Fox's direct-to-consumer platform. I think it's brilliant for Fox. I don't see the value in it for ESPN other than now you get the Big Ten on ESPN.
Well, I mean, yes, but I also think ESPN's play is like, hey, all right, even if we can just get 10% of the Fox people who, are, because what they're saying is, okay, we're going to bring this new offering to the market,
right?
And this is going to reach a lot of new people that maybe don't have the money for a YouTube TV or cable or, any of the other standard ways that they would have found our content. So what we're going to do is we're going to package Fox into that. And if someone comes to the, whatever it would be labeled, the ESPN DTC offering that includes Fox, if they came for a football game that's on Fox, that Fox has the rights to, and they get out of that game and they happen to lose themselves inside of our app, that's what we want. We want that migration to happen, and we're happy to have it be because Fox is bundled in. And, ESPN doesn't lose money, and obviously Fox doesn't lose money. And that's why the partnership works, I think. But But to sit here for or for Joy Taylor to sit here and say, oh, well, man, they didn't whack those shows because of what happened. Those are two separate things. Dude, there is no way. Like, you can keep lying to yourself, Joy, with all due respect. Because I think once she left Cowherd, that's when his show really went downhill. But,
I would agree.
But you can sit here and say that, oh, well, those two weren't connected. You're out of your damn mind, dude. They were absolutely connected. Yep. You know, and you've made it so that rehiring you or hiring you at a different, you know, network, that's going to be really difficult, which is why you're sitting there with Buddy, who I don't have almost any experience watching in my entire life. You're sitting with a guy like that talking about how you're going to have to figure out your own gig and you're doing this podcast now. And like, you put yourself here, Joy, like, own that. You did this, not Fox. Like, this isn't on Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a huge problem. And I think Fox is just in the crapper. I really do. Jake in a tube top, James. Jake was in a tube top. Yeah, Jake was in a tube top. Oh, wait, if ESPN partnered with Fox on their DTC program, does that mean that they get broadcast rights to FIFA World Cup? No, it just means you get access if you subscribe to Fox programming.
Yeah, it's not a rights issue. It's they just want you to have access through their offering.
Yeah. Big Blue Horses. I want transparent truth in sports talk with personality, not sucking the glizzy and trying to be something to everyone. I got stuck on sucking the glizzy.
Stay hard.
My apologies. And trying to be something to everyone. Yeah. I just think it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And this is why we are not on the radio, because you can't do the kind of sports talk that we do on the radio. You can't joke about glizzies on the radio. You can't
play a BDM video where he's talking about sucking on his mom's titties on the radio, dude. That doesn't work.
Could have done without that reference. But my point is, you can't do the things that we do. People don't talk sports. When you and your boys are talking sports, I can't tell you how many times I'll golf with somebody, because Jake doesn't golf anymore. I can't tell you how many times I'll golf with somebody. And we'll be standing around waiting for the tee box or whatever, and we'll be talking about the Bears, because I'm always wearing a Cubs or a Bears hat. And assholes are always like, oh, hey, man, you from Chicago?
No, I'm from Florida, you know.
Or the best one is I'll be wearing a Cubs hat. And my wife always has the answer. Hey, are you a Cubs fan? And my wife, without hesitation, yeah, he's from Chicago. Right? Like, hey, idiot. Yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. I'm wearing a Cubs hat because...
You're wearing a Cubs hat because you're a Sox fan, clearly.
Hey, are you a St. Louis Cardinal fan? Oh, you're wearing a Chicago Bears hat. Are you a Packer fan? Oh, how'd you know? Right? Like, it's wild to me. Charlie, Monty, you would probably not believe this, but my mother's godparents were the owners of the Chicago Bears, the McCaskies. Oh, is that right? Nice. Do better. Be better. Nope. I'm happy for you. You're not going to, no, I'm not going to do it. I just wish the Monty Show did the weather on the 20s, right?
Right.
Man, at the crappy radio station, they wanted to do updates, and we have to give traffic and weather. Dude, if you're a sports talk radio station, do you think people are here for traffic and weather? There's a station that does traffic every 5 minutes. Traffic and weather together on the fives. Right? It just, oh my God. Don't even get me started. Know the feeling living in Florida. Yeah, dude, it is really difficult to find good sports radio. I can't tell you. I don't even get in my car and turn on sports radio anymore. Mainly because it's terrible in Salt Lake City. It is horrendous.
Embarrassingly bad.
Anyway, media platforms are so much more profitable than radio. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would agree with that. I just thought it was interesting that Joy Taylor was talking about Barstool and Fox. And do you still maintain Barstool is a good move for Fox? Because I think it's brilliant.
I mean, I think it's a great move. I think, the long term, I mean, the grading of the move will be based on what they do in football season. I mean, obviously that starts next week, and I think, I mean, again, it's the same points we had when it came out. I mean, I need to see. Dave is a guy that I see casually across my social medias. I don't follow them super closely, but I see them enough.
Yep.
you know, to where like I know of their existence and, you know, I would know them if I saw them, you know, and I think the hard part is like, and this is the example I always give. Like, I'm on the golf course. It's fall. It's a Saturday.
Yep.
You know, and game day's on, and big noon kickoff is on. Which one are you going to turn on? Well, I can tell you unequivocally, I'm turning on game day first, and depending on what they have going on, then I'll go to big noon kickoff. Now, will that change based on Dave's performance on big noon kickoff and what they do with it? Yeah, probably. I think there's an opportunity for them to upgrade that and make it a lot more fun. And I'll still maintain the Brady Quinn, you know, Matt Leinart, same guy thing with big noon kickoff bothers me. I don't like that we've got two guys that basically look the same, making the same point. It just drives me nuts. And I think ESPN does a good job of not having that overlapping. Like you've got a 5 or 6 man panel, and each guy's got their own unique value, which is, again, the point of having a panel. So I think that it's not just Dave and the Barstool guys. It's the presentation and how you go about the whole thing. Because I love watching football on Fox. I have no problem with you know, most of their you know, their broadcasters and the feel. Like, I love all that. But the talking head stuff, you know, the big noon stuff is suspect sometimes.
Monty Copter 69 reports have been lacking. Well, they have here on the Monty Show. We used to do it, and then we blow out a microphone, and we stopped doing that real quick. That's a $600 problem. Oak State James, back from the rectory. The weather report in Texas, it's warm today and hot tamale. Dude, it is so hot in Salt Lake City today.
Yeah.
How's it in Eugene, Oregon, Jake?
Today it's less hot than yesterday. It's 88 for a high today. Yesterday was 102. And then we'll cool back down into the 70s.
How is it ever 102 in Eugene, Oregon?
I have no idea.
Louise.
Yeah,
it's like 103 today, I think, in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I mean, today are the days I'm thankful I don't have to go outside very often. Wasikowski, 97 won the ticket in Detroit is better than Fox Sports by a mile. I agree with that. And I listen to the score in Chicago occasionally, and even they're not great. Did everyone love that cat picture from James as much as I did? Oh, hey, James, I see you're back. I'm curious, legitimate question. Oh, boy. Does anyone listen to Fox Sports Radio anymore? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't. Maury Alvarez. How's Florida, Maury? Good to see you, dude. Hope the kids are good. I find it easy to find good sports talk. I turn on YouTube at 5 p.m. Eastern time and watch this fat guy and his son talk about sports for 3 hours. Sounds like a great show. Sounds like a great show. You know.
Okay, Maury.
I see you working. Maury.
Okay, Maury.
Did they actually show the cat? No, God damn it. No, we didn't show the cat.
No, hell no.
No,
what do you think this is? This isn't a veterinarian show or what do you mean? No, we're not showing. I haven't even seen the picture, and I'm guessing it's a picture of your cat in the trunk of the crap box Civic, dude. Like, we know what it is.
Mike Smith. I watched the ticket. Yeah, the ticket in Dallas. On YouTube sometimes. You should. It's a decent station. I know people don't want to see what his name, Rob Parker, the ultimate stooge of sports radio. Please. Mike, what's that show called? Charlie, do you need proof? North Shore Country Club and the Table of Kings.
Okay. Not sure what we're talking about.
McCaskey's bread. Oh, I don't disbelieve you. I'm not a non-believer, you know. Okay. Patrick Roybal, isn't Sally bringing back the best damn sports show period? Dude, I used to work on that show. I used to be a producer on that show. Gabriel, 95 in the Big O. Feel like temperature's 105 in Orlando.
No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I used to beg my wife to move to Florida, and I just don't think we could handle. I'm telling you, crack sweat is the worst.
It's so bad, dude.
And I believe we would stay in chairs down there.
Yeah.
RJ Choppy, G-Bag Nation. Bobby Belt is great around draft time. Okay. I like it. Is Fox Sports Radio still a thing? I believe it is. Gumby says, show us a cat. Not a chance in hell. Apparently, James Instagrammed it to Jake.
I haven't gotten anything. I think he said he sent it to you, actually.
Damn it, Monty and Eugene, let it lie to him. Oh, yeah, the cat, dude.
Oh,
great picture.
man, yeah.
Dude, that cat
the
picture you sent us.
Cat you sent. My God,
Bro,
dude.
I mean, I thought the little bell around its neck which I'm sure was full of catnip. Dude, that was a really good touch by you. Listen, as a UTSA fan like you are, I thought that was amazing.
A Texas State Bobcat fan, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chad Perling. Trump just announced he will host the Kennedy Center Honors and personally selected the winners. Yeah,
man, that's great. I'm just so over the moon and just jumping for joy.
But did you see who he said is going to be honored next year? He already announced the winner for next year. Donald Trump did for the Kennedy Center Honors. It's going to be Donald Trump.
Neat.
He's going to honor him. He literally said, I'm going to honor myself. Okay. It's a pic of a cat with a cowboy hat on.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's what we said.
I thought it was cute. I'm sure. Bro, I'm a man. I don't look at pictures of cats. Right? Like,
stay hard.
Are you kidding me? Wasikowski, 82 in lovely Michigan summers. I thought you were in Florida. Did you move back to Michigan?
I think he visits.
365 is pretty good. 365 in
we met those guys, dude.
Yeah, in Austin is really good.
Yeah.
86 degrees here in Florida. Nice. Yes, Sikkim 365. Yeah, they're great. A good show. Like, I think listen, you guys, I think there's a lot of good shows on YouTube. I think there's a lot of good shows in the podcast space. I just happen to think that most shows are crappy. Anybody and their brother can do a podcast, and the problem is, as somebody who sells on a regular basis, when somebody hears podcasts, they're like, oh, you're in your mom's basement, right? There's just a stigma about it. And unless you're Barstool or you have a really big thing, like it's tough. 95 dry heat, Gumby says.
Right.
Mrs. Marty and I were talking about, hey, should we move back to Phoenix? No, never.
Did you really? Did you really talk about that?
No, we were joking.
Oh,
because my wife is actually up for a big job. And we were talking about, I would move here, I would move there. What about there? Let's have sex in that city. Like, we were just talking about a bunch of different things. I would never move back to Phoenix.
No,
it's never going to happen. Never. Gabriel, most shows are crappy. Almost half of them have no personality. It's just hot take after hot take. And I don't know why. Have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. Eric, I love being a snowbird now, Mike.
Yeah,
so,
see,
Eric,
he goes back
are you
and forth.
in Florida or are you in Michigan? Because I thought didn't you say you were a FedEx driver?
Yeah, I think he spends the warm months in Michigan and then goes to Florida as a snowbird in the winter.
Dude, I want to live in a warm climate. I don't want humidity. Like, did you guys see this story isn't it Alaska where this glacier is melting in Juneau? In Juneau, Alaska, they have ordered evacuations because a glacier is melting at such an accelerated rate. A massive flood is going to overrun Juneau, Alaska. And they're trying to get people to take it seriously. They have no way to stop it. The power of this melting glacier. Now, I know that climate change isn't real, right? I think we're all on board with that.
Yeah, it's fake.
The earth is flat, so I don't know how this glacier is running down this mountain with the earth being flat now.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Big Blue Horses, 86 in Florida with 100% humidity. More like in Salt Lake, it's dry heat. Like, that matters. Dude, hot is hot. And I will agree, in a dry heat, it's just different. The way you feel, the way your body feels is different, but
still hot.
Dude. Was says, going back to St. Pete next week, ready for football to start. Okay, so you do live there. Yes. I want Monty's opinion on the Bears moving. We've talked about that 1,000 times. What do you think about the Bears stadium moving to Arlington Heights? It's disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
I will just continue to say, Chicago sports has lost its soul. It's lost its heart. You can't tell me that the Chicago Bears can't afford to build a stadium on the lakefront, which is where they belong. You can't tell me that a billionaire like Jerry Reinsdorf can't afford to field competitive teams. You can't tell me that the Ricketts family can't afford to compete for a World Series year in and year out, yet none of them do. You can't tell me that the Wirtz family can't afford to compete for a Stanley Cup year in and year out, yet they never do. Chicago sports has lost its soul. The flash in the pan, occasional good team. The Chicago Cubs of 2016 should have been a dynasty. Didn't want to spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys understand that that's 10 years ago? You understand that, right? We haven't been competitive since 2018. And really, it's 2017. 8 years of mediocrity and underperformance. Who's going to say anything?
Nobody.
And it's incredibly disappointing. The Chicago Bears just keep going and going and going and going. And we're moving the stadium off of the lakefront and moving to Arlington Heights, where they say they're going to break ground any day. And I say it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, that should never happen. But I listen, at least with the Bears, you have things to talk about, right? I mean, at least there's some positivity. The front office is doing a good job. Like,
for the first time in the history of the franchise, we have a quarterback.
Yes. First 4,000-yard passing season is potentially loading. I mean, you have some things to look forward to, but I just think that people don't appreciate tradition anymore, man. Like, the Bears should never leave the lakefront. That we should always have our, the vibe of Soldier Field or another stadium.
The skyline.
We should always have the skyline. We should always have like that. That's just what it should be.
It's disgusting. It's not worse though than sex saving your life. Do you guys see this? And you should go. I'll give you a minute. Because you need to get your wives in the room for this. Because all wives need to know about this story. And, everybody's like, hey, you can't have sex while you have heart disease. And all I can say is that we now know how many times men have to have sex per year to reduce the risk of having a heart attack. And I don't think there's any doubt now that these numbers are completely accurate. Never mind that the Chinese did this study, and I'm sure it was in a Wuhan factory where they made whatever they made.
Where they made whatever they made.
Whatever happened in that factory with the macaques. Who am I?
Coronavirus.
According to Qingdao University.
Okay.
Studies which involve 17,243 U.S. adults. The purpose of the study? To see how sex affects heart health and longevity. Oh, do tell. After nearly 9 years, the study found that men who had sex less than 12 times a year had higher risks of heart disease and early death. Men that have sex, guys, are you ready? Hands at 10 and 2 here. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Men that have sex 103 times a year had lower risks. The conclusions of the study: you must park the car in the garage twice a week.
Let's go.
Having sex less than 52 times a year raises the chance of a major heart incident that could end your life. So the Chinese researchers want you to understand that quite literally, you got to hit it or quit it. You got to have sex twice a week or you're going to die.
Pretty much.
This is how you... Honey, I think
I've hit it every time.
Just have a quick question, babe. Do you love me? Yes.
Honey.
Do you want me to have a heart attack? Well, no. Then we need to have sex twice a week, every week for the rest of our lives, or I'm going to die. And at this point, let's just get naked. Let's get the canola oil out. And
Suck at a ding dong.
let's do our thing here, okay? And if she says no, she doesn't love you. You got to move on to somebody who will have sex with you twice a week. Don't say that the show didn't help you. I mean,
life-changing advice here, dude. Life-changing advice.
Is it possible that they could ride the D?
We're trying to get to this place where you know that on the Marty program, we're saving lives. We're saving lives. We tell you, empty the chamber 21 times a month. Now, I'm married, so I don't ever have sex, not even once a year.
Yeah, boy.
But if you're not married yet, it's not too late for you to avoid having heart attacks, okay? You don't need triglycerides and aspirin every night because you're getting some angina. No. You got to go the Jerry Jones route, right? And what you need to do here is you need to have sex twice a week, every week. And I'm just, I'm saying if you can do that.
I mean, it's really just the consistency piece, you know? I mean, just knock it down, bro.
I mean, we're out here saving lives, guys. And, you know.
And it's really, you know, it's a tough effort. And, you know, we put a lot of effort into it. And, you know.
Hey, excuse me.
Stay hard.
Kate Horton has 5 strikeouts.
Hey, let's go.
No, I just, yeah, anyway, I want you to understand that I'm here for you, okay? Let a TDS comment out, Eric. You have earned it. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Here we go.
See, the transitions are done intentionally to get me in trouble. Monty knows I can't resist saying something.
What did you say, dude?
I don't know. Monty is right. WebMD has an article about this. Well, yeah, because, you know, I would just make it up. You know. It's fine. Can't use canola oil. It's not healthy. Try extra virgin olive oil.
See what he did there? Extra virgin.
Doesn't the virgin olive oil kind of defeat the purpose? Because
Yeah,
then
see what
it's
he did
not,
there?
you can't say it's virgin anymore.
Right.
And maybe if you use the extra virgin olive oil, maybe it's not extra virgin. It's just virgin olive oil. Until 2 nights from now when we knock that out too. Jerry has Johnny Walker Blue. Hey, you know. So now we're treating TDS comments like cookies on the Monty Show. Could be. You know. Joseph Harper, need to get the fried chicken twice a week to avoid the limp noodles. That's what I'm saying.
Length and girth.
You know, if we can get the fried chicken, I'm not really sure. I'm not really the limp noodle thing, bro. Okay, so I was talking to somebody about you want to know the length that people will go to about not knowing what these GLP-1 things are? I was talking to somebody today and they were asking me about the weight loss injections. And they're like, hey, I'm just curious, does that impact your ability, you know, sexually? I'm like, why would it impact my ability to raise the flag up the pole? Like, as men, are we scared about not being able to inflate the balloon?
I would guess so. Yes.
That has never crossed my mind. That is, and my wife jokes like a stiff breeze and we're all in trouble, right? Like, and she's not wrong. But I maybe I'm just lucky, man, right?
Maybe.
My wife is super cool. She was watching Cubs Cardinals the other day and was rooting for the Cubs. Okay, so wait, let me just hold on, hang on. We're talking about having sex twice a week. And you're talking about your wife liking the Cubs. Whatever that weird commingling of topics in your mind is, you got to rewire that shit, because that's not probably the way you want to go here. You know, to all my solo guys out there, it's been a good journey. You're all dead.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. All right. Yeah, we'll see you later.
Hey, look who's in the house.
Giggity, brother.
It has been too long. James, your wife may be cool enough to watch baseball games with you, but is she cool enough to keep you living longer? That's the question.
Damn.
Wasikowski thought it was 21 times a month. It is. It is. If we're doing it twice a week, that's 8 times, right? So now you just got to do it 15 times a month. 13 times a month? 13 times. And my math is weak. 13 times a month.
Yeah.
You know, King of Thailand, James, can you define super cool? Exactly. So James defines super cool, apparently. My wife likes sports. Do you know how many men get griped out? Is that like a euphemism for something? Like, hey, dude, what you guys do in the rectory? If that, what do you, bro, honey, I want to gripe you out. Can we go to the rectory? I want to gripe you out.
Biologics.
You do you. Because they want to watch a game on the weekend. Okay. My wife does hate watching the Cubs or anything sports, which is fine. Now you do not tell, right? I don't kiss and tell. Okay.
But when it comes to what you did in the ops building, that's a different conversation.
The rectory. Cubs game equals spank bank material. That's what I'm saying. They're so bad right now. I don't even see you guys. We're just here to help you.
Bro said spank bank material.
Okay. Mike, hey man, I got respect for it. I got respect for it.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith. Mom, always appreciate you. Appreciate everybody here. Before you leave, hit like. Everybody watching on X, come on over to YouTube. Links up in the bio. Please retweet the show if you're watching on X right now. As always, we're presented by The Advocates at theadvocates.com. Until tomorrow, say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.